Number one, everybody. Number one. You don't fuck with Grandpa.
What is your favorite food in the world?
Mine's chicken wings. Oh my God! Hey, oh, hey. What the fuck? This is the woman's bathroom. Oh!
They're treating you all right?
No. Let's go! That's a victory. Number one, baby. Well, then whenever you guys are all ready, die, man. We'll start it up. Let's go. All right, so we got 4 spaces.
What you doing in my waters?
So people in the chat who aren't new for the very first time, and definitely trolls, you can join us.
Does Black Ram?
Someone's got an echo.
I heard you echo just now.
Am I echoing?
No, I heard Ram echo.
But you can hear me talking now?
All right.
I couldn't possibly be echoing.
Okay, well,
Verdict is in.
push to talk is not default then, so I might be echoing.
Killing Toad and sinking the Titanic.
And I have no idea what that was. It just popped up. I didn't get to read it.
Guilty, guilty, guilty. By the way, chat, you can type in exclamation guilty or not guilty in the chat if you
Alright.
think,
Why
Anyone want to talk about wiener dogs?
wow, Meg, let's go. Thank you for giving a gifted sub out to DJ Pulse. Cheers, let's go. Oh, you can also do exclamation yes or no in the corner as you see there for my poll, or guilty or not guilty if you think.
What the heck? No, he's flipping the bird. Yo,
Hey!
you guys hear me?
Knock it off. Yeah, I can hear you.
Paper fight.
I don't know how to do what I'm supposed to do.
All right, so
We will have order. All right.
yeah, so Ram is in control of who's talking and who's not. So on your desk, you see the little light. If it's red, it's not your turn to talk. If it's blue, it's your turn to talk. So I believe Ram uses the scroll button on his mouse to see who talks. You can mute them and whatnot. So it has a little bubble on your gavel, Ram. You can scroll who talks and mutes it.
Whoa, what did that say? Pearl necklace?
All
The
right,
jewelry
who's-
that catches
Okay,
everyone's
yeah.
eye?
So Carl, you're defending yourself right now.
Carl, what do you have to say? He's an attorney? He's got nothing to say.
I said it.
He's guilty.
Oh, there's the guy that's guilty. Look at him.
Right over there. Scrabbling on a piece of paper.
Why did I see stars?
If we were to kind of do this legit, it
Ooh.
would first start
Ooh.
with prosecution opening statements,
got
and then it would go to
slammed.
defense opening statements, and then it would go to cross-examination. Yeah.
Okay. Carl, you stand accused of killing Toad and sinking the Titanic. What do you have to say?
That was for
You
dramatic
reading?
effect.
You guys are out of control. Come on.
Yeah, keep them in control. Keep them. Hey! Sorry. Oh, Carl's
Let me turn you
appears
guys
to be
into
muted.
other Objects.
How do I? Oh, he's unmuted. Wait. How are you turning into ducks? All right, Carl, you can talk now.
No, I can't. You didn't give it to me.
Yeah, you got to hit the gavel on the blue.
I did.
Blue side.
He's talking right now.
Oh, it's my turn.
But
Okay,
my
so
light's not blue for me to so
yeah.
close.
So
it's green. I see green light.
yeah, it's green
Yeah,
on
it's
me.
not
Yeah,
green.
it's green.
So Carl's guilty of killing Toad and sinking the Titanic, and I have the evidence.
Wait, Carl. I thought.
Oh my
I thought
God.
he's the defender.
Wait.
Yeah,
Is it Carl or the
prosecutor's
guy
saying
next to
what I'm
Carl?
guilty of.
Yeah, the guy next to Carl.
Hmm.
No, the prosecutor is Erod.
Oh, here we go. A love letter.
A love letter? Wait. Cryptic message or grocery list? Carl's so shy? Or
I
Erod
know
shy?
what card to play. Just waiting for Ram to pound me. I mean, what?
What did he say? What did this say? Violent epidemic. Anxiety rises. Toilet paper. Wait. Size 47. Smells like
These
cheese,
utility
literally?
cards. Yeah, so right now, Carl, you could be picking up your.
Hey, Judge, can I have that half of the cigar after the court is done?
Yes. But wait, don't tell anybody. It's evidence.
No one heard that.
Also, Die Man
Your
wanted
Honor,
it, but I'll give it to
where did
you.
get the cigarette?
I want
Carl!
to.
What do you have to say in your defense? I see all this evidence against you. Pearl necklace? I knew you liked those. Size 47 sock? Questionable. Scribbled post-it? Violent epidemic?
How am I
And this
muted?
half-smoked cigar. Why wouldn't you just finish the cigar, Carl?
Why don't I see red cards?
Because Carl
Because I have to pick them.
has no
Oh,
defense.
you picked the cards. Oh.
All right, prosecution, pick your cards.
All right, Your Honor. Carl is guilty because we found a love letter. A love letter to Toad about the Titanic.
That's pretty
That's
damning
how
evidence right
sunk
there.
it.
Carl,
And the
do you have
witness
to say?
seen it.
wait.
It won't let me say anything.
Oh. You
have
can
to use
talk
your-
about your green.
Yeah, you have to use your mouth.
Yeah, but it won't let me throw any cards.
Don't throw cards. Use your mouth.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
the
how would I
witness is
not
Santa
be
Claus.
guilty? I mean, I was nowhere near the Titanic or Toad.
Vote yes or no, chat. Yes or no. Carl's on trial.
I don't
What
even
is-
know who Toad is.
What about the scribbled post-it note?
The scribbled
Explain
post-it
that.
note was my evidence.
All right.
Hmm.
Prosecution.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
I don't know about
Because-
I
that.
do. I threw it out.
Because in the diary it says that you plan to kill Toad and seek the Titanic by smashing buttons in the captain's
Okay.
quarters.
Damn, that's pretty bad.
Well then,
Hmm.
All right. All right, Carl. What do you have to say to that? The defense request to call their witness to the stand? All right, go
Ooh,
ahead.
Now
Call
we're
him.
getting going.
Also, chat has voted 66% yes that Carl can, in fact, use his mouth.
Wait, was that you making those?
Yes.
That's awesome.
well, we got issues.
Was that Optimus Prime?
Alep's giving me weird eyes over there. Whoa.
I'm cuffing you, buddy. Let's go to the back room.
Yo, nobody's going to the back room on my watch.
Judge.
Yes? Oi!
He's guilty.
No throwing balls in my court. All right.
Oh yeah.
Hey, get stunned.
We're
All right.
Call a witness.
Yeah.
All right, call them.
We're
Call
gonna
them.
Call a witness.
I need to throw paper balls to witness.
Get him in here. I need a. Who the fuck threw that? Bailiff! I need you to get control of this court.
Oh,
Before-
I'm sorry.
Thank you. Thank you.
What the hell?
Can we please get the witness on the stand?
Yes, witness.
Order. The prosecutor calls their first witness Santa Claus.
Handcuffs. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? Damn.
What happened to Santa Claus? Where is he? He's as invisible as John Cena.
Where'd he go?
Whoa.
He's
Sticky
hiding.
Get
page
them on the
book.
screen. The witness.
I pressed the button for him. Oh, we also found a sticky page book that had DNA from Toad.
DNA. Whose
Yeah.
DNA was in it?
Mm-hmm. Defendant.
That's just nasty.
Carl,
It is. What do you have to say about that?
defend yourself.
I am guilty.
All right. Well, lock him up. Oh shit! Wrong one.
Oh, he's
Wrong one.
Not guilty.
Erod is innocent.
Erod.
Well, I guess that's technically correct.
What?
Wait, you were prosecuting yourself?
I was. I didn't know this the whole time, but what an absolutely legendary performance.
Let's go. I'm the good student, and look at Carl with the punchable face.
Yes.
Take notes. Take notes. All right, put me
That
on the
was hilarious.
stand. Put me on the stand. Guam.
We gotta have a judge and a defense.
I'm back.
Okay, I was gonna say
That's
everyone
all
else got
defense.
right back in.
I'm back. Okay.
T-Rod,
Yeah,
so we're
someone
good.
be a
That's what I
witness.
thought,
Someone
too.
be a
I'm
witness.
gonna be.
You're
I'm
safe.
gonna be the witness. I'll be witness.
Perfect. We got a witness. We got a judge. Carl, can you go to either journalist or juror just so we can try those out?
Yes, sir.
Good idea.
Thank you, Carl. Thank you.
Oh, so I have to defend.
Oh, how did these T's get on here?
I am ready to see it happen. Defend my pants.
Who am I defending?
I'm just. A
I was
witness.
actually typing the T's while holding text to talk, and it came in my Twitch chat, and then I accidentally drug it over, and what I typed drug over onto the
But he
screen.
gets to pick. You watch him be like, "Oh, you touch wet wood" or something.
Oh wait, no, can't probably do anything that rhymes with sock. Mr. Uh-oh.
I'm the worst witness.
Hold on. We got a cat.
No, it says waiting for the prosecutor and their charges, but he's muted.
Yes, sir. Wonder what this. Hey, you behave
Sasha?
yourself, witness.
Why?
Sasha the cat is on trial for not eating all her treats. Yeah, that's you.
Okay. Meow. Meow.
Don't look at my cat
Good
and
evening,
meow.
Good evening.
Meow.
All right. So you hit the gavel on the red or the blue, and that gives us the light and our turn to talk.
All right, so you're ready to present your charges?
Yes, sir.
Who keeps
See, why did he
teleporting me?
disappear? Yes, I did.
Oh, look, he's Miss
What?
Piggy all of a
Hello, I'm
sudden.
a movie producer.
I know he's a movie producer.
Breaking
Oh,
news.
so you can move around.
Hey, I can't defend myself. Who's throwing
acting in
stuff at me?
Sasha's defense.
I saw
Erod, do
Sasha.
you have anything
Sasha's
to
a
say
deer.
on behalf of Sasha the cat?
Yes, but I believe the prosecutors still going over their files for their comments. You want to smash the gavel on the red button?
I don't know. I hit the red button and fucking King of Guam teleports around the place. It's not doing
Oh.
anything for the life.
Hit it again.
You did it again.
Make sure you're on your gavel.
She
I'm
she
kidding.
did, Joan. She looked at me like,
On your
Wait a minute,
gavel,
what?
you see how it has a little like. There you go. Don't hit that one. There.
Yeah,
Right
okay.
there.
sleeping now.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
"This is
Now
a real
hit the red
court.
one.
Nobody knows." I would like
There
to
it is.
present the evidence of this scratched CD. Sasha, I saw it. She picked it up in broad daylight, and she scratched it. She scratched my CD.
In the middle of the day.
Just in the middle of the daylight, she just picked it up and she
Ain't
scratched
that being
it.
called yet?
We're hearing from the prosecutor right now. What the facts is that she scratched the CD in the middle of the day.
I'm gonna have to. It's not what Sasha's on trial for today, so we're gonna move on to the defense.
Thank you. In Sasha's defense,
Not guilty? Are you kidding me? She is guilty. You love The Ringer?
what the heck?
It's a fantastic movie. It's one of my favorites.
In Sasha's defense, it was a dusty landline. She was nowhere near those CDs or CD.
Well, then how did they get scratched? Stop it! Sorry, Sasha.
It was a
Yo,
bag full
dude's
of
farting in the
money
corner.
that did the scratching of the CDs.
Jesus Christ.
Right, Sasha? Right.
Can you
Sasha?
sit on the other
See?
side? Wait, what was that?
My client judge is not guilty. Is not guilty.
Wait, she's just a cat. She doesn't have a bank account. This is false evidence, and I'd like it stricken, which you can do by pressing tab and then clicking on it, putting an X over the
Stricken.
evidence.
So you want to veto this? Nope. This is true facts.
And I'd like it stricken. A
is true
cat
fact.
cannot have a bank account. Trust me, I tried.
She just meowed into my ear. She has 1 billion treats in there.
That could be true. I would like to present my evidence.
Oh, there you go.
I have found that the defendant spends an eternity in the loo. They spend an enormous amount of time in the litter box. What's that about? Now,
In the litter box, not eating her treats.
yeah, if she's in the litter box for an eternity, how can she eat her treats? I rest my case.
Well, thank you, prosecutor, for that statement, because if she's always in the litter box, how is she supposed to scratch CD? Rawr.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on,
She
one
puts,
moment, one moment.
she brings the CDs into the litter box.
Oh. Is this true, Sasha? You said no. That was not
Definitely
her.
sounded like no.
Definitely no.
Wait, she's not a witness. Can we get a witness? I would like a witness
we
on
should
the stand. All right. Mr. Fartington.
We're gonna start. Defense is gonna start with cross-examination. Defense, go ahead and ask you a question, and we'll go back and forth. So defense, then prosecution for questions.
Motherfucker.
Who's asking me
Alright.
questions?
All right.
Oh
I
my
am
God, there's people up there
Green light.
watching.
movie
Nice jersey.
producer. Where were you on the night of the scratching of the seeds?
Well, what I was doing was I was directing my nighttime flicks.
Question. Clarification on nighttime flicks. I'd like
Yes.
clarification.
What is
You're
nighttime
just clogging the
flicks?
shit out of people with paper balls.
This will be your question.
Clarification, witness. What do you mean by nighttime flicks?
Oh, so what I do is I run an agency, and the nighttime flicks are just hosts talking to people and asking them questions. Nothing sus.
That sounds pretty sus. Okay.
It could get pretty sus.
Then explain Sasha's access badge to the
I
movie
see that-
flick shooting.
I-
Explain that.
The access badge is X'd on my menu. Does that mean it's not relevant anymore?
Inadmissible.
Yep. You can't use that. Can't use that. That has nothing to do with this. Kobe.
Well, explain the plane ticket. She was on a flight in another country with another cat.
Oh, I had worked out a deal with Sasha that if she does these nighttime flicks, and it gets
You will not speak ill of the defendant.
I wasn't
Yeah.
speaking ill.
That's my job.
But Sasha made a deal on our contract that I will fly her anywhere around the world if she does a week's worth of nighttime flicks.
Question.
But okay, explain the broken umbrella. She's always breaking shit, and if she's breaking shit, she's not eating her treats.
Well, that was actually a prop for our nighttime flick where Sasha would pretend to get angry and break umbrellas over people's heads.
Damn it. Kobe.
This is what I have to say to that. And that's defense rests its case.
Was that refried beans?
Okay, but I have
TV.
more evidence I'd like to present. Tell me about this damaged whistle. If she's also she breaks everything apparently. That's what I'm getting out of this. And if she's breaking stuff, how is she eating treats?
That whistle is actually the treat whistle, but I couldn't blow it that night. It was broken. I don't know why.
So you're telling me on other nights you are blowing it?
On many nights I could blow it, but this night I could not. It was broken.
What nights do you blow? That's Judge. You need to answer that question. What nights do you blow and don't blow?
Monday, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays from 1 a.m. to 4 a.m.
And how hard on a scale of 1 to 10 are these blows?
Point of order. That was
Objection.
2 questions in a row.
Yeah. Anyway, I have this piece of evidence I'd like to present. This was gathered by Gator Girl, who presented this business card she has for not eating treats. Now tell me, who makes a business card for such things and isn't guilty?
It got X'd. It got X'd. I can't talk about this.
Another point of order. Evidence submitted by Gator Girl is inadmissible, being that she has stood trial and is unfit.
Unfit? Gator Girl is
Gator Girl,
unfit?
you're naughty.
Oh my God. Gator Girl.
We do have this stalker letter from
Not true.
witness. Is that right, Sasha? Sasha?
From the witness, you say.
Judge, I would like to dismiss all statements from our witness. They are in a relationship, friendly one.
Oh.
How'd you find out?
The stalking letter.
Now that I have presented all evidence, I'd like to say the witness has to be dismissed for smoking a lollipop in court and having terrible hair and tooting. Thereby
I agree.
leaving. Okay, thank you, defendant. Thereby,
Okay, the witness has been all witness statements have been stricken from the record.
let's go.
Okay.
All right, now based on that,
Closing arguments,
That's a good
we're
point.
gonna have the prosecution is going to give their case one more time, and then the defense, and then I'll make my verdict.
all right, and now based on the evidence of the scratch CD, which she picked up in broad daylight and scratched, her eternity in the loo, breaking of the umbrella, and damaging of the whistle, we can confidently say that she is a destructive cat, a cat with no morals that would never eat all of their treats when presented, and therefore is guilty.
Your Honor, my
Defense?
closing statement in defense, Sasha has been feeling a little ill and she has not been able to eat all her treats because of her tummy ache.
Oh,
And the
What a
reason
son of a
for
gun.
that was and I have one more evidence to we didn't submit, but
no,
she
no,
ate
sir,
it.
no, sir, no, sir.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We went through. All right, well, everybody, I've gathered everybody here today to say that you're all liars, and I'm actually going to hold everybody in contempt of court because I was there that night, and I have seen with my own eyes there was videographic evidence of Sasha eating all of her treats, every
What?
single one of them on her birthday. Not guilty.
What?
The jury found Sasha the cat not guilty.
Sasha the cat is
Sasha just said
innocent?
thank you, Your Honor, and that she will be over later for many more treats.
Oh, fuck, man. I'm sorry. I forgot we had a jury. Thank you, Carl, for agreeing with the court.
I forgot we had a jury. Oh my God. Justice. Look, these not guilties are
Look,
crazy.
all I was good for was sitting
Chat.
there throwing stuff at everybody.
You did a wonderful job. Do we
All right.
have anybody that wants to get in on this yet?
Where's? Yep, there you go. I'll be a witness, or I'll be a witness.
Can I get a witness? Look, Sasha's been in my lap the whole time, too. She's just been meowing in silence down here.
Oh, we got Judge
There you
Carl
go
in the
with
house.
meow, meow, meow.
Who actually like fills in the suspect and the charges and stuff?
The prosecutor.
Yes.
Okay.
So Kiga Guam will come up with a statement, and then we go from there.
That's right. We got 4 more spots, chat. If anyone wants to jump in, this is your opportunity. And Dieman got it made and downloaded in the game in like 3 minutes.
Chill.
I don't think it's even a gig. I think it's a pretty small game. Rip to Sasha's case, apparently. Yeah. Crazy. Jelly, did you try? It lags. Damn. Big Meat Bandit. Get in here. Sorry to hear that, Jelly. Look, Jelly. You gotta get your computer. There's a demo version also, but I don't know what you can do on that one. And just test that it works. The demo was more or less just out before the actual game. As a way for people to get in there ahead of time. Cat cam. Now that she's innocent, She's on. Look at the evidence. She didn't finish the treats. She's going to now.
Boom, 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 boom. The hedgehogs in my room.
Watch her
Let's
finish
spend
all
the
of
night
her treats.
together from now until forever. Boom,
Yeah, now she
boom,
does.
boom, boom.
Now she finishes her treats. This is so crazy. She had to win her innocence first.
Cloud will only finish his puree and his dried chicken. Everything else, he doesn't care.
Isn't that funny? They get a taste for one thing and that's it. Big Meat Bandit, you don't
Dude,
have it. It's $5. It's $4.90.
All he cares about is dried chicken and puree. I tried giving him fresh like fish. He didn't want that.
I've given her fresh shredded chicken, like human quality grade, and she's like, nah, I'll stick to my just cat food.
He'll only do the dried chicken. That's it. He won't do like real human food.
Well, I was giving her like the shred. It's chicken in a can, cat food stuff, but it's straight up shredded chicken. I don't know. Maybe if I shredded like a rotisserie chicken or something, she'd probably devour it.
Chicken of the sea.
She loves chicken of the sea. You didn't say what night she didn't finish her street? Oh, that's true. If I did, I might have won. Gator girl, isn't she? Isn't she just adorable? And that was another 11 treats. So we owe you 4 more from your birthday. 4 more. Yeah, 920. So are you joining us? Die Man, whenever you're ready.
I thought I was ready. What happened?
They're all good.
I know 92 said he wants to play this game, but I'm not sure if he's still sick.
Interesting. What is making me sick that he
sounds
won't
like
join?
lost the game.
Look at the birthday week. Girl, birthday
Yeah, I think he
week.
launched it. I can give it a try. Here we go.
Since Saturday. Let's go. Guam,
Let's go.
can you
I'll
DM
send
him the
I'll send him
code?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
How did you get your picture on your thing, Ram?
It's my Steam picture. Which is what I see for you. Diamond and Carl must not have Steam pictures. I can't read what Guam says. He's holding up a sign. D2, well, shit. Damn it. Look at her. Now she's taking a bath for you guys.
My sign
This
says
is so
kawaii.
crazy. Wi-Fi?
Kawaii?
Oh,
Oh,
920 so.
Am I heard?
I can hear him. Can you guys hear him?
Hello. I hear Ram.
Oh, I hear 92.
Let's go.
I hear Guam.
920 so. Are you going to be jury?
Here, everybody.
Sure, I'll be. I'm sure I'll be jury. I've been
All right.
as much
Doesn't
as I
matter.
know about this game is based on what I've watched in this past 10, 15 minutes.
I think
We
the
figured it
journal
out on the
was
fly.
watching articles.
Luckily, Erod did some research.
Let's go, Erod.
I just
Let's go.
wing everything.
Shout out Erod for doing research. Yes, indeed. We cannot forget this time that we do, in fact, have a jury.
Okay, who wants to speak first? Let's let prosecution go first.
Prosecution has not yet filed the charges and is also
File the
muted.
Charges, prosecution.
Prosecute.
You gotta unmute him again.
There you go.
He appears to be unmuted.
I was filling out the thingy.
Kawaii Meow. Stealing Bernardo's bug collection from his Brazilian home. Damn, I don't know how to defend this.
Guilty.
Kawaii, I don't know how to defend you here.
All right, defense. Make your statement.
The defense calls its first witness to tell us about the night of the empty wine bottle. Kawhi was partying or drowning in sorrow with the wine bottle, and therefore, while in a state of inebriation, couldn't have stolen the bugs without being caught from Bernardo's Brazilian home. And if she was caught, she would have never got away with it. Therefore, because she was far too drunk, she's innocent. Don't worry, I got you, Kawhi. I got you. I rest my case.
All right,
I'm
prosecution.
And
Your
she's
time to
pregnant.
talk.
Why was she drinking while pregnant?
My time to talk. Whoa, okay. So with that, my question is, why is she spending
I
all
am
her
defending.
her money on wine?
Oh
You
crap!
muted yourself.
I
again.
was talking muted. So my question is, she's buying wine bottles, but why is she buying wine bottles during hyperinflation when she needs to eat? So now she's stealing bugs from Bernardo. Please tell me why.
Witness, quit throwing shit at me. Answer, defense. Answer the question.
Yeah, I'd love to answer the question, but first let me bring forth another piece of evidence. Soap. See, my client here does in fact use soap, and since Kawhi is somebody who regularly stays clean, washes her hands, she would never touch gross, disgusting bugs. I rest my case.
Nope.
And what does the prosecution have to say?
So you're telling me that Kauai uses soap, so she can't touch bugs. Well, then why did we find hand sanitizer in her pocket?
Oh shit. Oh. Kawhi, you didn't tell me about the hand sanitizer. This is important information.
Defense must answer.
Yes. Well, she doesn't steal bugs. You want to know why? Because she kills bugs. And here's the evidence of such killing of bugs. A dented water bottle, which she used when very scared after seeing a stink bug that crawled into her drink and that she accidentally almost drank. It touched her tongue. She says it's true in the chat. And she then spit it out and crushed it with the water bottle. I rest my case. Doesn't steal bugs if she's killing them.
What do you have to say to that, prosecution?
So she's busy killing Bernardo's bugs while Bernardo is waiting at the doctor's office. Why is this happening? Why is there death going on at Bernardo's home? Kauai?
Oh, crap.
Defense, answer the question.
What was the question? There was a cute cat. I had to pet the cat. Waiting at the doctor's? She was waiting at the doctor's, huh? Well,
No,
She-
so Bernardo was
What?
waiting at.
Oh shit.
I rest my case. I win again.
Hilarious. Oh my god.
Who paid the judge? Who paid the judge?
Somebody paid him off.
Medic says F. F.
Why paid me off.
Boo. Who is this judge? You know who we need as a judge? 92OSO. Get him up there.
92 needs to be the judge. Wait, is he still here?
Let's go.
Oh,
He just got back in.
oh,
So
there we go.
92 needs to be the
Thanks,
judge. I agree.
left out.
I think you
I'd
did
be
what
the-
I did before.
Yeah, judge. What am I doing?
You're judging.
I'm judging.
I
And-
mistakenly hit the button. I don't know what I hit.
And
we need to have
Carl?
one of-
Learned
we need
today.
to have one of the top three.
Carl,
What?
stop ignoring the jury. That's the second
Carl.
case in a row.
Who hasn't been a prosecutor yet? Please fill this.
Okay, let me go and be a. Well, Ram, you've been a prosecutor already. There we go. I'll be a prosecutor.
Here we go.
We'll leave the jurors to the chat.
Yes, and you could also ask the chat questions when you're the judge. There's like a little scale with a Twitch symbol on the right, I think.
Okay.
Maybe I can only do it.
See.
I don't know. Chat jurors. Well, we need.
Oh, does this
we need
have
to ask
like
them the
stream
evidence.
integration in it too?
Oh yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it's super
yeah,
cool.
There's Twitch integration.
You can do exclamation
Okay.
point guilty or not guilty, I think is what it was. And the chat can vote
Oh,
whether
yeah,
or not.
I saw those.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. 3 spots left. Big Me Bandit, $5. Get in here. Kawaii using her pregnant privilege. That's so crazy.
I mean, that's fair. We can give her that, but still, the judge was paid off.
Paid off for sure.
I don't
Just
care if
because
she's pregnant or not, her vote still only counts as one.
you don't get 2 votes just because you only got, 2 days left. Doesn't mean you can do that.
Unless she's having twins, then we'll give her 2 votes.
Sorry. I didn't mean to wake you.
Message for Bernardo. He's gonna hide the bugs from Kawaii from now on. He will not leave them out.
All right.
No more
who
bugs.
has to start this shindig? Oh, there we go.
Kawaii, why are there bugs in the first place? Oh my god, I can pet the dog.
Hey, Judge.
Oh, okay. I see.
Ju-
I'm watching.
Judge.
I see a Twitch button. Yes,
Hey.
annoying
I had a
witness.
spelling
What can I do
moment there.
for you, sir? Shut the fuck up. All right, guys. This is my courtroom.
Judge,
I
how
will
about
not
this?
tolerate.
Jelly
Childish
Starlight is
behavior.
accused of stabbing Sasha?
Whoa.
A most
All
heinous
right,
crime.
Golly.
All right. Order. So,
Meg,
We're
can
here
you
today.
believe this?
because-
Jelly did
What the
this?
fuck do you want?
I got $200 for you.
Okay.
Who's swearing in my court?
Your court. All right. Jelly Starlight is accused of stabbing
Death
Sasha.
penalty. Oh my god.
So what button do I press to give prosecution? Am I clicking the red button here to let them talk?
That's what I'm talking
Yeah, you
about,
pick up
Jones.
the hammer,
Thanks for the
you
hype.
pick up the gavel, and then smash the red pad or the blue pad.
All right.
Just make sure
Uh,
it has the little like message bubble on
A
it.
message bubble. Okay. So
No, it changes
Kick it
over
off.
to gold. When you
That's
want
enough out of the
who's
writer?
Guilty and who's innocent.
thank you, bailiff. I appreciate it.
I got you.
Strong hand you have. So,
Thank you.
We will begin now with the prosecution. You may present your case.
I have the gathering of police officers at the crime scene.
Yes.
What
They
what
were
about them?
gathered at Jelly's house.
Okay. And
Why
that all you
would
wish
the
to present?
police officers have been gathered at Jelly's house if she wasn't stabbing the cat? And why was there a crow calling in her backyard?
all right, okay. Now I will give defense. You now have the ability to respond to these accusations of the police officers and the crows in the yard.
Well, everybody knows that crows are assholes. And if you really ask them what they want, all they want is cock. Like, if you ever ask a crow, like, hey, do you need anything? He's going to go, cock. You'd be like, hey, remember that money I loaned you? What did you get with that? Cock. So when somebody is as driven as that towards a proclivity for penis, maybe they wanted to get stabbed.
Sasha was the one that
New
got
issue.
stabbed.
Breaking news. Breaking news.
Oh my god. The police are.
Oh, Okay.
Oh, that's pretty damning.
That is quite a headline.
Chat,
Uh,
the police
how did
are
he- how
at
did
Jelly's
he do
house. That
that?
explains
That's
why
pretty
she's
cool.
not defending herself in
that would
chat.
be our beautiful journalist over there with the cute face.
Lottie
So
mommy.
Are they in the same room
Hey.
with us?
they are in the same.
I'm right
room.
across from you.
All right, journalist,
So-
that's it. You're under arrest
That's a
for
good-
getting compliments I thought I would get.
Bailiff, there will be no room for jealousy in this courtroom. Please, please. Focus.
Oh.
Defense, is that all you wish to comment in regards to the police officers and the cock-loving crows?
Well, I'm just saying, anything the crows say is probably inadmissible. That's it, Your Honor.
Oh my God.
All right. Prosecution, what do you have to say with that information?
All right, we can't get Big Meat Bandit in here.
Well, who
It'll
cares
get
what
worse.
the crow wanted when we already know that Jelly broke out of prison just the day before Sasha was stabbed. And in front of Sasha's cat house, there was a full ashtray of Jelly cigarettes.
Oh man. That's pretty damning evidence. I did not know. Defense,
What you doing in
what
my
do you have to
waters?
say about that?
Choosing you.
I was informed that at the time of the stabbing, that
Take these cuffs off
Starlight
me. I
was
can't write
actually-
articles.
was actually.
Kawhi, I don't know if
waiting
you
at
can
the
hear me too,
doctor's
but I can't
office,
control them.
And there's no way that he could have stabbed Sasha. And plus, I don't know if you guys have met Sasha. Like, have you ever tried to stab Sasha?
I can't
Okay,
stab
this-
Sasha when I'm handcuffed.
Journalist, you will not speak out of turn. All right. Work on your little drawings. Bailey, keep an eye on that journalist. I don't trust him.
I got
He's
you.
got that weird look in his eyes.
We got it.
Now,
We got to keep the media
Yeah,
down
I would-
here. Silence the
I would like
media.
to present another piece of evidence.
all right, you may present.
How dare you silence
Jelly
the media?
shut
Informed
the
me
fuck
that
up,
this
media.
ring was from Sasha. It's a cheap ring, and he says when he received the ring, he may have blacked out, and he may or may not have done what he's accused of, but he doesn't believe he did.
Okay. Prosecution, what do you have to say about this?
Well, I have here a copy of Jelly's medical file that says that her last dentist appointment was 8 years ago.
Ooh.
Also, I have an
8 years
overfilled
ago?
mailbox at Jelly's house. Oh, it won't let me present it. Never mind.
Objection.
Oh.
Medical
on what
records
grounds?
are protected.
Whoa.
That is pretty good. I'm going to retract
Witness?
your statement about it.
Witness is called.
A witness is being called. How do I move this witness?
Am I the witness?
Euron
You
is the
roll-
witness, I
you
believe.
use your mouse wheel to roll the thing until nope. One more time. There you go.
Okay. And then I am just
And then just
clicking
hit a button and he'll move.
Cool.
Hello there.
Hello, witness.
Truffle, welcome in.
Let's see. Who would
Truffle.
like to present first?
Jelly
to the
Starlight
witness?
is accused of
Prosecution?
stabbing Sasha.
Okay, witness, would you not believe these medical records that I have
The
presented?
cops are at Jelly's home right now, which is why
Objection,
she's
Your
not
Honor.
defending herself.
I'm going
How
to
would
have
there
to
be-
reference
how could
for
that be an
stricken, they
objection
shouldn't
when
be
they were
referenced.
actually subpoenaed?
You can type exclamation guilty or not
Those
guilty
records
in the
were
chat,
subpoenaed
and it'll
as
come up
evidence.
here.
Who's DNA?
You're her lawyer. Diamond's her lawyer.
Who's medical records?
Not guilty. You wiped her out. She was guilty.
Whose
I can
medical
give you-
records are we referring to?
Yes. I
Those
can
of
give you a
Jelly.
medical. Those are false. We did not take those.
They're false. They're false. They're signed by the
This
dentist.
is this is what we did with those records.
Hey, there'll be no ass ripping in my courtyard.
The chat is
I
saying
can
not
smell it from
guilty,
here.
We
but
did
there
a
is
hot suey.
substantial evidence.
There is still some good evidence here. Hey,
Jelly lost Sasha's
Jelly
ring
lost-
while waiting at the doctor's office.
Interesting.
Mm.
Interesting. Good news.
Oh my god, my ring.
Is there any other questions that either party have for the witness? I'll grant you
No,
the
Your
I
ability
haven't got to ask any questions yet, Your Honor.
Prosecution rests.
Okay, so defense, you may ask the questions to the witness.
Erod 13803. Is that your real name?
I don't know. Maybe. Do you need my birth name or my non-birth name?
Great drawing.
No, Erod.
These are
138013.
Guam drawings.
What is your relationship with Sasha?
I like the
She's a
chair. The
great
chair's 4 legs, but the
friend.
person
She
has
is
one and
jungle cat.
a turtle head
I met
poking
her
out
in
of
the
his butt.
jungle. We became great friends. We would go on hunts together for food.
Would you consider you and Sasha to be like really good friends? If she were to tell you something, you could trust her unfathomably?
Absolutely. I would run into a pit of fire with the treats at the bottom.
Sure, Mr. Erod. Mr. Erod 138013. Have you ever owned a cat?
No, I have not owned a jungle cat.
Would you say that cats love you?
That is a great question. I plead the fifth.
Well,
No, you must
Your
answer.
Honor, I am
answer
complete with
as a
this witness. He doesn't seem
Objection,
too
Your Honor.
reliable.
Objection. The witness is becoming.
Your Honor, Your Honor.
I find Erod guilty of stabbing Sasha.
Handcuffed. Take him away.
Take him away. All right.
Well done, Jelly. Well done.
He will become ducked,
All right.
taped.
It is very clear to me, seeing as I don't see any jurors here, that I have come to find a verdict here. I think Jelly Starlight is not guilty, as we found the real killer, Erod, here in this very room.
Oh my
He is the
God.
one who had stabbed Sasha.
I can't ducking believe it. No one's been guilty yet. That's so crazy. Look at that, Mr. Stick. I'm Mr. Stick. You were on trial, Jelly. Truffle, don't tell her all about it.
What a turnaround.
No,
I'll be
I
back
didn't
in
see
a
that
minute.
coming.
That was crazy. I thought for sure
I knew
guilty.
Jelly wasn't guilty, but I didn't know that the murderer was actually in the room with it.
Yeah. There was substantial evidence.
It was very clear. It was very clear to the judge that Erod was, in fact, the killer.
I could tell the whole time. Who else has been on trial? Sasha was on trial for not eating all of her treats. That was a cutthroat case.
Oh.
It was cutthroat. But the night of which she didn't finish all of her treats was not determined. And therefore, the judge considered it the night of her birthday. And therefore, she was innocent. What else was there? Oh, a kawaii. Kawaii meow meow. And the judge, just for no reason, decided she was not guilty. Yeah, Jelly. You stabbed
Oh, we lost Carl.
Sasha.
Is Carl coming back?
He might. I don't know. Because he might have to run on the fly sometimes. Because he's got some stuff he's got to take care of at home. So let's give Carl like a minute. Carl, if you say something in the chats or something, we'll wait. Otherwise, we'll move forward. In the meantime, how about that last case? I mean, what a twist. Absolutely zero evidence that it was Erod until he farted in court.
Very clear. It was very clear.
That fart was damning.
It was crazy. It was like, I can't believe he'd sign his own death warrant like that.
Yeah, like I got a good whiff of it, and like I know the fart of a killer, and that definitely reeked of fresh killing in that.
Oh,
asshole.
so you smelled
And
it.
ketchup.
It smelled like Skittles and ketchup mushed together.
100%.
A lot of ketchup. Like too much ketchup. All right. So I don't see Carl. So if everyone wants to ready up, we'll start it. And he might jump back in a little bit. If anyone else would like to join, we do have 4 spots currently, and anyone can jump in.
Yeah,
That fart really
blew
blew the case wide open is a wild comment. I love it. Should I disturb this cat? Should I disturb this cat? What do you think?
Hear ye, hear ye. Everyone's guilty. I'll go to jail. Collect $200.
I've seen this before.
Sorry.
Farts are allowed in this courtroom.
A sensual surprise
Hey.
hug.
Sure.
Oh my
So-
God. Oh, I can't wait. As soon as I learn
It'll
that
be
that's
all right.
what this job does. Truffle is on trial?
We are on trial for truffle. Wait. Only
my
gifting
Lord.
35 subs a month. Prosecutor, do you have any
For
evidence?
only
to support
gifting
this?
35 subs a month?
I
What?
do, sir. I would
Let's
like
hear it.
to submit these.
Mm.
Prosecutor, you got a long, thick neck.
Oh my God. He's talking about his thick neck.
That better be the headline over there, Black Ram.
Oh, okay.
The prosecutor has a long, thick neck.
Okay, Truffle, we'll get through this.
I had this gathering of police officers who gathered to look at the Twitch sub analytics, and they will testify that she only gifted 34 subs this month.
Only 34.
How did you confirm this? With receipts? Did you get a warrant for this search?
Well, of
Prosecutor?
course, it was a bunch of police. Like it was a bunch of police officers. They couldn't have been doing anything wrong.
Did anybody fart?
Oops, that
Did
became a
anybody
nose
have
now.
long necks like you?
My neck is not on trial, Your Honor.
All right. Defend it.
All right. Thank you, Your Honor. I appreciate the moment. to
You're
talk.
welcome. You're welcome. You also, too, have a long neck.
I do. You know what? My daddy used to say the same thing to me growing up. I legally cannot see him anymore, but I do appreciate that kind of remark. Does bring
Question
back good
before-
memories.
Before we begin, why are your eyes squirrely?
You see, I'm not gonna lie. I did a line
Good.
in my car before I came in here today, but I am still okay to present, sir.
Oh,
What did he say?
Okay. It was a pixie dust. Got it. Yes. It's a
That is
wonderful-
correct, Your Honor.
It's a wonderful candy.
Legally
Wonderful.
prescribed.
Yes, legally prescribed. I will allow it. I will allow it. Go.
Thank you,
Proceed.
Your Honor.
The floor is yours. The neck is yours.
So the prosecution here would like to paint the picture that the police officers are saying they only gifted 34 subs. Well, you know what I found? I'd actually found a love letter. This love letter here expressed great love for Black Ram. And anyone with such love for Black Ram would not gift only 34 or less subs whatsoever. And why
Look
do I
at
know
my
that?
sign.
Whoa. Whoa. Look at his side.
That is a pretty good sign, Your Honor.
Twitch was down 12 p.m. to 10:30 p.m.
Thank you for hitting the juror, Your Honor.
Hey, none of that. None of that.
What are you laughing at?
Go ahead.
This is
juror.
this is
Go
like
ahead and
like a
proceed.
plume. Like a plume that they would wear. You know like
The
those
juror's
old
going at it.
like
But
plume
yes.
neck things that they would wear sometimes?
Defense. Any other comments?
There is one last thing. How we did acquire such information with the love letter. It was stained in their tears, which means they were crying because they were desperately trying to get Black Ram to notice them. And it was even in this sticky page manifesto of theirs, of their plot, to make sure they gift every single month up to 35 subs at least, Your Honor. That is all.
Nikki Pages?
It's a nasty sight, sir.
Oh my god. Thank you for presenting that evidence.
Of course.
Prosecutor. Hear ye. You're saying
I would like to present this piece of evidence here.
Oh,
This was the
breaking
sleeping
news,
bag
breaking
that
news.
couple-
breaking news. Attention,
Prosecutor has
attention.
thick neck, but
Them
look at them lips though.
Oh.
Oh my
I will allow
god.
it. I will allow it.
You know, that is not fake news. I'm just going to say it now.
Yes.
That's very
Likely
real news.
Canadian.
It is very
We don't know for
crucial
sure.
evidence to this case. And the prosecutor has the long, thick neck. And look at those lips, though. Look at it. Look at it.
Well, I
Look
mean,
at
I got to make my money somehow. So we found this sleeping bag that was found to have truffle fibers inside of it. And if you read the love letter
Plume cravat
properly,
thingy. You know what I'm
with
talking
a
about.
pair of,
Oh my
Can I do another piece of
god. Look at
evidence?
this cat.
I'll allow it.
Likely Canadian. We can't say for sure. Is that a knife
Oh,
truffle?
shit, I guess-
Put that down.
I guess it was
Put
on the
that
defense
down.
side, the
That's
one I wanted to
crazy.
use.
Look at this cat.
Never mind. I'm gonna hold on to my other evidence.
Is that
So in the
Nessie with a
love letter-
shotgun?
It was written in cryptograph form. They said they were waiting for the next month before they would gift another sub. And they were staying in the sleeping bag outside of Ram's house because today is the last day of the month.
Does somebody have a Pepe frog? Oh, Truffle's got one. Can you give me the?
That's-
Is there like the creepy grin?
Very
Pepe
interesting
frog
to find
emote? Can somebody
such
give me
a
that
sleeping bag
so I
because
can illustrate
we
it?
actually have evidence of a hotel key card.
Okay, that'll work.
100% at a hotel very
Key
far
card.
away from Black Ram's location. Show
Look
it
at the juror,
Location.
on camera.
juror with the thick lips.
The defense
Thick
recognizes
lips.
the jurors'
Thick lips.
drawings.
W in chat for them thick lips.
Very good. Very good lips.
Very good. Yep. Not as good as the prosecutors, but you know,
That is true.
mid at best. Mid at best.
We try hard.
The defense would like to state that Truffle Trail was nowhere near Black Ram's location, especially near the end of the month, as we do have a key card and is very clearly
Oh, no,
on
I'm
the
losing it.
security cameras being at this hotel at this questionable time. Thank you.
So what you're saying is that Truffle was way, way far away from a computer where they could have sent the last sub for the month, but that's okay. I have this piece of evidence here showing that despite being able to stay in a hotel way, way, way far away from Ram's location, which he's in the Midwest, so you can't get that far away. You can only go so far before you're in a whole nother country. But with the plane ticket, they can get the 2.5 hours to the coast from where Ram is.
And how did you come up with the ETA of this trip? Prosecutor?
Does he have a nose?
The ETA of the trip? What do you mean, sir?
Yes.
Well, he has a
Send it.
hotel card. I mean, how long does it take to go from a hotel to the airport to a town? An hour,
Send it.
hour and a half?
What the
You can get
prosecution
across, like,
is not looking
you
into.
can fly all the
Excuse
way
me,
across
I have
this
the green
country
light. I have the green
in like
light,
4
sir.
hours.
I have the green light.
I
Thank you.
apologize.
Now, what the prosecution does not take into consideration is such a thing as gifted subs anonymously.
Who is
okay?
guilty? Yes.
On the record, it might show that they had only gifted 34 subs, but what is not shown is
it. Thank
going
you,
to be
Truffle.
anonymous gifted, and not to mention gifts. Yes, I said gifts, Your Honor. Truffle Fries 100% had a gaming console ready to go, unopened, to
Oh my
gift
God.
to Black Ram on top of
Look.
having at least 35 subs this month as well.
35
Thank
subs
you.
and a gaming console? What? Don't nut about that, Kawhi.
Thank you for your
Breaking
statement.
breaking news here. Breaking news.
Oh, over.
Pepe shaves legs for court date next Tuesday.
Ooh.
That has nothing to do with this trial, but
So are they currently
news.
hairy? Journalists. Are they hairy legs right now?
yes. right, moving on.
Prosecutor. Would you like to call a witness?
I would like to say that the unopened PlayStation box or whatever the console was would have to be hearsay. There's been no evidence to prove that that was actually purchased. On the other hand, I would like to present one more piece of evidence. This one is not in the courtroom. I do not have it with me, but it is visible to everybody here this evening. If you go to Black Ram's channel right now and you look at the #1 gifted subs for this month, it's the real Alpha at 11 and not Truffle at 34. And I rest my case.
Defense?
Again, I would like to reinstate my previous evidence of the fact that I do have it to where we have this box of an unopened console in our possession and is very much packaged, ready to go to be sent to Black Ram as it was found in the hotel room.
I'll allow it.
It's true.
And also,
it's
we're
true.
going to go ahead and discard because there's no evidence for the gaming console. Let's go ahead and let's take that out. We're denying that.
Wait.
Haha, briber.
Don't take out the
Wait.
don't take out the box.
Defense.
Yeah.
There
heard
may be
Fox
recent
News
news
already?
about the box.
He's
It's
using
hard to
first
say,
picture
but there may be
Okay.
recent news.
Who
Take your time,
farted?
journalist.
Oh my God! Recent news about the box. Holy crap!
Oh, there it is, Your Honor.
Oh my God!
Dude,
Up.
We've seen it.
Our journalist is an artist.
Straight from the Black Ram Network. You heard it here.
Hear ye. We have.
That looked like a Gamecast box, sir.
conclusion. Hey,
Our
Hey, I-
Wii
I'm
station.
cooked. It's too
I'm
funny.
speaking. You got to whisper. Did you raise your hand? Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Go ahead, prosecutor. Go ahead and raise your hand.
I don't know how to do that.
No, I'll raise my hand for you. Go ahead. Go ahead. Speak. Speak. Prosecutor, you are allowed to speak.
I rested my case, sir.
What does the jury have to
defense?
say? Oh no!
Oh, the jury has made up their decision.
Oh my
Guilty.
God! Guilty!
Guilty.
Dang.
He is guilty. Truffle is guilty.
I did my best.
Lock
Truffle.
him up. Throw away the key. Give him the rubber.
I thought
duckies,
I had a pretty
stick 'em
good
back.
Can I see that brown
That
noser?
was a
It was-
lock.
I
Okay.
am
Good
as
fight.
shocked as anybody.
The breaking news. The breaking news.
Who
still
got
did
these fresh pictures?
with the box? With Truffle holding
Dude, can we keep these pictures?
the box.
And also the fact that you have a jail emote is crazy. Kawhi. Guam, can you DM Kawhi the code?
Yep, already did.
Hell yeah. We got another one. Let's go.
Parker Jr. Here we go with Ghostbusters.
Wait, no, not this song.
Something strange
Where?
sleeping in your bed.
Oh my God.
Bustin' makes me feel good.
Wait, now I can.
Wait, are you sure?
Oh, now I can.
Yeah, we just weren't talking.
That's what
3
I was
hours later.
Like the juror stuff, I didn't know what I could do, but that helped.
For what?
Little hint.
Yeah. So,
For what?
real quick.
don't
So for
understand
like
what I thought this was America. Huh?
It's an
the judge
appropriate.
has control, so
I'm sorry, I thought
you'll
it
have
was
the
America.
green light on your
It's an
desk.
appropriate response.
That's when you'll be able to pick up your folder. Well, you can pick up your folder
I
anytime.
can do
but
what I
then
want. That's just America.
Select whatever evidence you want to use. You have to have the green light on.
Erod, whenever you're ready, you got it ready up. Oh,
now
now
Kawhi.
Kawhi has ready up.
Yep. There we go. Thank you for calling me out.
Oh, I'm sorry, I thought this was America. No, I think most of the time someone just forgets, which is okay.
I think, well, a lot of times, like, we'll be checkmarked, and we look up, and then we're X'd all of a sudden.
I think
That's
if you
happened
look
to
at
me.
if you're like customizing your character or anything, it X's you.
It unchecks you.
Oh
Mm.
Let me
yeah.
see. Let me try.
Yeah, it did.
Yep, that definitely
Gulf
happened.
of America? Could be. Maybe we put that on trial.
Oh,
I
so
think
I'm
we
a
put
witness for
OC
both
on
sides.
trial.
Oh, okay.
I think we put OC Shadow on trial
the
right
judge
now.
gets to choose what kind of witness to bring forth.
Oh,
I don't know. I might
That's good to
bring a
know.
case against OC Shadow. What do you think?
Oh, quiet as Mike is acting up.
Oh, okay. And Diamond's back. Let's go.
Yo.
Yeah.
Dun,
I'm
dun,
going to sit in the
dun.
juror spot where I don't have to do nothing
He
but
thought this
listen.
was America. He's wrong. This is Ram America. Judge, jury, and executioner, and the prosecutor.
Daddy
Clearly.
chill.
Thank you for having me, by the way. This is a good time. Good time.
Thanks for playing.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's been freaking wild. At first, it felt like we were all kind of just trying to figure out our roles and everything, and it was kind of
Absolutely. It was a
but
struggle.
it's gotten in a rhythm now.
You know,
Shadow
well,
Rose,
practice
welcome.
makes perfect.
Hello,
right? You know,
how are you?
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You're-
Okay, sorry about that.
Oh, good. Ready up whenever
Judge.
you feel you're ready.
Now I can't hear anybody. What is going
Well,
on?
are you sure? You can't hear anybody?
Yeah, are you sure
Are
about
you
that?
Sure. You sure?
Sure, you're not just making that up.
We talk again.
Yep,
Hello.
we're talking. I'm talking.
Is the stream's delayed?
Hello.
Yeah. What in the world? Okay, I might have to. Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, that worked.
Let me.
Yeet. Yeeted herself out.
That was really
That did
funny.
happen.
Shadow Rose, how are you doing? We're holding court today. No. Well, kind of scary. We've been holding court against
Oh,
the
look,
chat
Shadow
here.
Rose.
We had a case against Truffle Trill, against
I guess
Jelly
it's a scary
Starlight,
game depending on what
against
with
Sasha
our
the
current
cat.
party. We're all
Okay, now I
scary.
can hear. Can you hear me?
Oh my God,
hear
I can
you.
hear
Yeah.
Kawhi.
Okay.
Yes.
I do not know what happened there.
Yeah,
Was the
Truffle's
guilty
the only
too?
person who's actually guilty. Everybody else has been not guilty, which is just so.
All right,
funny.
all right.
Ooh,
Truffle
Right,
getting
all
picked
right,
on.
all right.
I forgot
It's a
what
tragedy.
role I am.
If I was your defender, OC.
Oh,
I see most of
Oh,
this.
love the medieval
Hey.
theme, by the way.
You guys are looking mighty fine today. Wow.
Ooh, yeah. Y'all some sexy medieval people.
OC. OC Shadow
How about that?
stands accused of busting because it makes him feel good, which is a crime you cannot
Oh.
do.
Lesson?
What does that even mean?
Hear ye, hear
Busting
ye.
ain't-
Welcome all to
busting
the
is wrong.
court.
I don't want to be right.
Today we are in court because
Like-
OC Shadow is accused of busting because it makes him feel all too good. What does the prosecutor have to? Oh, do we start with? We'll start with the defense. Defense. What does the defense have to say about
Oh, he
this?
has to set. Yes, the prosecutor has to set argument, right?
Prosecutor. How
Hmm.
do I do this?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know how this.
Do I?
Oh, here's the.
Medieval sexy theme. Yeah,
Oh, there we go.
100% yes. I'd like to start by presenting the evidence of the stained apron.
Oh God.
If if he's not guilty,
What-
explain this.
Can you go into what kind of stain this is?
I know. Well, if you just look at the piece of evidence, you'll find that it is a stain clearly from busting,
How do I?
which makes him feel good. Apparently, that's the reason. Look at these guys taking notes over here.
How do you call?
Wait,
how do you
is
call
it my
a person
turn, or-
up to stand?
I
To
think I have
switch
to
your gavel
ask
to-
for it.
I think it has to be a witness. Yeah. So it's
Oh, there
only gonna
has to be a
send me
witness.
up there. So then what it does is I think there's one toggle that's for summoning the witness, and I think if you hit the defense button,
Oh,
that sends
I
me up there
see, I
to
see.
be a witness for the defense, and then vice versa for the
Chad, do you think OC already left?
I
Do you
think.
think OC knows he's on trial? Look at that's OC Shadow right there.
Nope, that's not it. Ah, I think I found it. Okay, this one. First off,
Oh my God, it's the gardener. The gardener.
Wait, we called a
defense has
witness.
defense has the court right now.
Why is there a witness on the stand? Who is this?
I don't know. I don't know how I did that. Let's do
It's,
this.
you hit the gavel.
Okay, how do I see what he put as
There
evidence?
we go. There we go. Press tab.
Look at that. It's fully purple, which means he's fully guilty right now.
Okay, witness
Okay,
is
first
been
off-
put away.
That evidence was not. That sample was not studied. So that's just speculation. That should not be admissible in court.
Jelly, I figured it's because you were
I'm trying to figure out
guilty.
what
That's
the hell's
that's what I
going on.
figured you left.
Take your time. Take your time, defender. Defendant.
Not
or-
guilty. I think it
Defense.
takes a second to register, and then it should get a little gray. I'm getting.
And then we
If
have
he's being
out of my
accused
notes.
of,
prosecutor here.
Bussin' because it
But I
makes
think
him
it
feel
works.
so good. Explain why he had a whole box of hand sanitizer in his car. That would not feel good. I mean, I guess unless you're.
That's not what
Can-
I wanted.
I'd like to call the
masochistic.
witness. The witness. Thank you.
Wait, am I done or okay? Do I have to do
I,
anything else?
yeah,
Oh.
I gave it to.
Okay.
I have the
Oh,
green
you
light.
switch it, okay.
Yeah, I'd like to call the witness of the president.
The president.
Mr.
is up
President.
at the stand.
Mr. President, you're well aware of hand sanitizer and how it makes you feel. Can you tell us how it makes you feel?
Oh, it makes me feel pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Hmm.
It's the best sanitizer out
Judge, it seems as though hand sanitizer does make him feel good.
How does it make him feel good? Do you rub it? Do you sniff it? Snort it? How do you use this, President?
there. The answer is simply yes. You can do all those things. With hand sanitizer. They make hand sanitizing lotion. Think of it, folks. Hand sanitizer
Objection.
lotion.
Objection.
Defense has the court.
This witness is not permissible in court. Someone needs to explain to me why there is a friendship bracelet between the witness and the prosecutor, made out of noodles.
Oh, stained. Oh,
Oh
That
my
is-
God.
that is some horrific staining. Oh my gosh.
That's a
need
lot
an
of feel good.
explanation. Defense, could you please repeat your position here?
LTB, hello?
I said this witness should not be here, and the
Not enough evidence.
freaking talk. There's a friendship
clean up.
bracelet between Mr. President, the witness, and the prosecutor.
Guilty meetings.
I believe there has been
Sisters
tampering
Candy.
with the witnesses by the prosecutor.
Oh, prosecutor, do you have anything to say about this?
Wait, what happened?
The friendship bracelet
Wait,
is made out of noodles.
Let me review my notes here.
This is a significance because it was given to you from the defendant or something. I don't know.
Well, I can't comment on the noodles because that would also get me in trouble. I can tell you about the hole in the garden, which was created by none other than your client when he was busting because it feels good. I rest my case.
Sounds like solid evidence to me, not gonna lie, folks.
God, I hope there's breaking
I think
news on
it's
this
time
hole
we
in the
drone
garden.
this
So we're just gonna let
I
let
had given
this
you your standard
tampering
defense.
happen in the court.
Maybe. Meg,
I
don't you
will
bring down the
say-
gavel. Alpha Wolf, welcome in.
It's inadmissible.
OC Shadow Killer is
I did not see a
accused
newspaper article about
of
this.
busting because it makes him feel good.
Please continue, defense.
Wait, my bracelet's inadmissible or the witnesses? Witness testimony.
The bracelet.
What?
Which he did right before this court case started, for the record. Guilty.
Oh my gosh! What in the world are these cards?
I would like to admit to the court that chat thinks OC Shadow Killer is guilty. Chat can be
Everybody
seen in the upper
knows
rafters in the
OC
back.
Shadows always
Oh.
busting. Quite honestly, probably the biggest buster we've ever seen.
Oh my God.
If the jury has any pictures,
Thank you for the hug.
you can
By the
definitely
way,
show them.
appreciate
as well.
you, DB. How are you
I
doing?
have one on my phone
I'm
right
eating
here.
dinner.
I'll airdrop it to you.
Alpha, what? Eating? Some of who?
That's enough from you. Wait, that's not what I want to do.
I don't even know what's happening.
Oh my
Oh,
God!
breaking news! Breaking news! Hole in the garden bust.
Oh my god.
Oh my God! A clear case of busting because it makes him feel
Recording
good.
live.
This is pretty damning
That is
evidence.
slander by the media, and you know why? Because the security camera shows no evidence of him busting because it makes
Oh.
him feel good.
The Diddy oil? What?
I will
This is an outrageous course case. Jonesy, hello, welcome
give the
in.
court back to our prosecutor here.
Wolf and Ram's clothing. Oh my God, Alpha, that's it. You're on trial next. You better hope I'm not prosecutor,
Prosecution, what do you have
Alpha.
to say about this?
Well, you know what I think? What I think is that he has an unreadable letter, a love letter, unreadable because of tears, because he was busting too much, and it went from feeling good to tears. Look, there's the evidence. I just wonder if the media caught any of that.
Give me a moment to review this evidence here.
He's innocent.
Okay.
That's
I
so
have
wild.
one
Jonesy, I'm doing
sneaky
good. How are
suspicion
you?
about this though? Prosecution.
Oh, because he's a fellow shadow.
I am saying that's inadmissible. I cannot. You can't read who signed it. Doesn't I can't tell.
We
if
might have
it's
to bring
OC
Shadow
who
Rose
signed
to
that.
trial. It's good to hear,
Well,
Jonesy. That's good to hear. We're
defense?
in court,
You have
taking
the-
chat
you
to
have the
court.
floor?
We're gonna take
Do I
Jonesy to
have to
court.
put a card every time? Or how does
I don't
this
think
work?
so.
You don't have to use a card every time, no.
If you want to, or if it goes with it, or yeah.
No.
That's what they said.
I mean, as the judge said, if there's has this letter been analyzed by anybody, or are you just throwing a random letter in there?
No, it's not a random letter. It's his letter. He analyzed it. He did. Those are his tears. Look, trust me,
Did you get them DNA tested?
we did have them DNA tested.
So why would that? I guess if it is, then why would that make him feel good? He was crying,
Yeah, but that's because
He's in
he was
tears.
feeling too good.
so he was busting because
I
it made him feel bad.
But that's only after.
have stunned both of you. That evidence is inadmissible. Please move on from the love letter.
Cross contamination.
They
They contaminated the DNA. Sounds like a hung jury.
What do you do with those emotes?
I don't know what the jury does.
Oh, it's 1 through 9, I think. 0
Oh.
and 0. Yo, Billy, welcome on
Oh.
in. Oops, I'm on. Or how about this?
Yes.
Defense, would you like to call your person up,
Get out of this! Oh,
the gardener?
how do I call a witness?
I call him. You just let me know.
Oh, I mean, I've got
The gardener's here.
And the gardener was in the garden where the hole was found.
You don't have the floor right now.
Gardner, can you or what makes you think that this hole was dug because OC Shadow was busting because it made him feel good?
Thank you, Jonesy. I appreciate
Well,
you.
it varies much clear from the news that there is no disputing that OC Shadow was busting in the garden. But I could explain. You see, OC Shadow had requested I dig a hole for him to bust into, not because it feels good. He does not like the way it makes him feel, but because he really desperately wants to make a tree from his seed and grow life.
Hmm.
Oh, so it isn't for good reason.
This is
He
your.
does
No,
not
it's
like
not
how it
to
makes him
make
This is your
him
feel.
feel-
defending lawyer.
No, it is not. It
920.
is to produce
Trouble.
life, as that is their
He's
ultimate
killing
goal.
it with the voices.
They do not like how it
Thank
makes
you.
them feel. And because I also know this. Why? Because the love letter was written to me, the gardener.
The gasp!
Oh no, number 5 on the
That is-
keyboard.
That is all.
5.
Prosecutor, you may question the witness.
Prosecution, you have the floor.
Yes, yes. I find this evidence of him saying, the gardener, the ma'am saying the letter was written to them. Now, if so, and the letter is currently unreadable, maybe the gardener could tell us the contents of the letter.
Well, you see, OC Shadow is
Yes or
and
no?
I are in a romantic relationship, we shall call it. And the contents in there was very spicy things. Ones that I don't know if I'm supposed to share with the court or not.
Yes, please share.
Minecraft erotica.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
Never mind. Don't share.
Just give us one block. Just give us one block.
Emerald.
The favorite
Damn.
block.
That is spicy.
Defense?
I'm done questioning the witness.
You done question? Okay. We'll put the witness away.
Can
We're
we just lock
welcome
them
in.
all up?
Welcome in. We're deciding if OC Shadow is guilty, but he's
All right,
accused
so we'll
of
give-
busting
we'll give,
because it makes him
a
feel
quick-
good. Oh, breaking news!
Breaking news.
Got caught busting
Got caught
baby
busting
oil.
baby oil handed
Oh
with
my-
the apron.
Oh my God, that's clear as
Oh my
day.
God, that is damning evidence.
That is damning evidence. Him and Diddy. Baby oil. I don't know. Look at the defendant over there. He looks worried.
Wrong one.
The media has spoken.
Ah, yes.
Okay, I think we have come to the conclusion of this case.
Wait.
Jury, do you
I have one more thing
you
that's
did
pretty
go-
damning. His search history. Erased,
Never mind.
or he thought.
It's just taking it. Wrong one.
There's a lot of farting happening.
There's so much farting.
Wait,
Stinks in this room.
That does not prove he did it to make him feel good.
but why else would he
I
have
mean,
that search history?
your
He
count,
tried to
please?
delete. You know what was on there?
you know why?
Sock hub.
Oh my God.
Just shitting their pants.
What?
Oh God. Those tacos.
Sorry,
brother.
I had
Oh
Taco
my
Bell right
God.
before, and drawing
I-
these images
I agree. I think
as
we
a
throw the
media
book at him.
consultant.
We're-
And the
all of
the
us?
burrito just hit my tummy, and I'm sorry.
We got.
I don't know how to defend this.
We're not all on
I don't
trial
know how
here.
to defend this.
Oh.
That sounds pretty
You can
guilty.
find- but you
Okay.
can find my stuff on OnlyRams.
On this session of switch
Only
jurors and court sessions of the sock puppets. We have OC Shadow accused of busting because it makes them feel good, and looks like the jury has taken away their votes. If they vote one more time, we will see where it goes. I
Oh, not
pronounce
guilty.
OC Shadow guilty.
Oh my God!
Knew it.
I knew it! Upon hearing the verdict, they attempted a final heartfelt speech. Lawyers sneezed so loudly that everyone forgot them instantly. Wandering the court, they tried to get notice, only to be kicked out.
Past 78.
I
It's
never
just another
noticed there was a
loiterer.
little description here.
The stats,
Wow.
statistics.
But
Welcome.
now that that's out in the open,
Switch my.
who is
section.
not guilty of busting?
What?
That was
Well, now we know. Now we know.
it's on.
To
Wait,
be fair,
Probably need a juror over a juror.
everyone in the chat knew that
I believe the
beforehand.
juror-
Nah, not
what-
really.
the-
I mean, jurors or
the
whatever.
chat does it.
Do anything.
Jurors seem like fill-in spots. These are the main six.
Yeah.
Journalist is pretty fun. Tyranny? Tyranny!
I want to change what I'm wearing.
I'm a fair and honorable judge. You see this? This is a chicken wing, and only fair and honorable judges wear chicken wings around their neck. Also have Sasha the Great
I
right
would just
here
like to
in a
say
little
for the
tower.
record that
I know
I'm
Shadow Rose,
100% of my court cases. One perfect prosecution and one perfect defense.
That's quite the record. That's quite the record.
Sounds like you got big pockets.
As judge, I only have one extremely big
I
mess
just
as
know
nobody
which
knew what
cases
they were
to
doing.
take and which cases not to.
Fair and impartial. That's right. I am fair and impartial. You're goddamn right. Defend Jelly. Shadow Rose, look, I get it. You can't see another shadow and think they're guilty, but he was. All right. While we wait for the prosecutor, we will do a Twitch chat vote. Are Take 5 candy bars actually good? Vote in the chat by typing exclamation point yes or exclamation point no. If you don't know what a Take 5 is, it's an automatic no, I believe. Will you visit me? Write me letters.
Take fives are S tier.
S
best.
tier. That's okay. You know what? I'm impartial.
We did a candy tier list and then made the S tier
Whoa.
while we were tasting all the candies at the same time.
Look, I'll have no ducks in my courtroom. Oh my God. Another shadow on trial? All right. Shadow Rose is accused of making drippy wood. I don't know what that means, but it seems as though Take 5 candy bars are overwhelmingly a no. Prosecutor, you may plead your case. I don't know what
Thank
it
you.
is. Hopefully the prosecutor can tell us.
Thank you. Shadow Rose is accused of making drippy wood, and we have evidence because of a mysterious grab bag that we found. It contains particles of what inside of it that was wet, drippy.
I won't abuse that power. I'm sorry.
Interesting. Is that all you have to say then about the bag?
Yeah, and there's some evidence out there, maybe the media or that may be presented later on in regards to the drippy wood.
All right.
There
Defense.
was that, and
Whoa, wait a
also-
minute.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. What is drippy wood?
It's drippy wood.
Prosecutor,
And,
can you explain the
and
charges?
It did cause a violent epidemic. Drippy wood.
Defense. Oh. Defense. Defense.
Where'd he go?
Defense.
Where'd he go?
Defense.
Okay, there he is. What?
How do I
Does it have
switch?
any aneurysm? Yeah, use a mouse wheel.
Yeah, the mouse wheel. There's 3 different
Ah.
like icons on the
Ah.
hammer.
But 2 are the exact same, huh? Okay, I get it.
Like they look like similar.
Yes.
Defense. What do you think about this
So-
drippy wood?
I think it is very easy to tell the court here that nobody in this room has any idea what the hell drippy wood is. Not even the media knows. How can you be accused of something that allegedly here does not exist? I just see no evidence of violent epidemics, as nobody here even knows
This guy's
what
good.
drippy wood even is. Thank you.
I will say in my notebook I wrote what is drippy wood.
See? Being a bailiff.
Yes,
That's
yes,
a-
indeed. Well said. Well said. All right, other guy. Prosecution. What do you have to say? Bailiff, can you
Yes,
control the tutor?
Oh, sorry. It's the Taco Bell still.
Okay, you're fine, you're fine. One more toot out of line, though, and I'll have the bailiff slap you in cuffs.
Your Honor, jury, the defendant knows what drippy wood is. It is drippy wood, as he or she wrote in her notebook. And there was
God,
evidence in the mystery bag of particles of wood that is wet. So the defendant
This
is
out of
guilty
control.
because it caused a violent pandemic, and also there was a shady mail swap that the police found on the scene.
But what does that indicate?
That indicates there was drippy wood.
I'm gonna have to strike
feels
this
like-
from the record.
There was Dorito chips in the bag too.
I'm gonna have to bring this back onto the record on account of the Dorito chips. All right, all right. Last piece of evidence, but then the defense gets another crack.
And there
Okay,
was
this is
boxing
too much
gloves.
evidence. I'm gonna have to strike these two. Breaking news. Order in this goddamn room.
Cuffed.
Defense would like to state that once again, nobody here has even the slightest idea as to what drippy wood is. However, the defense would like to state about the mystery grab bag that supposedly has traces of this so-called drippy wood, I guess. But
He's so good.
that evidence was found at the scene of a crime. And the police officers there can attest 100% that Shadow Rose here actually listed that bag as stolen a month ago, as it has not been in their
Oh.
possession for quite some time, and that the crime that was committed happened long after the report was made. Thank you.
All right. Well, prosecution. Would you like to
So-
call a witness now that you're out of
Yes,
evidence?
let's call a witness because
That witness
yes,
over there
let's
is
call a
very
witness
excited.
because they will give us a clear definition of what wood, drippy wood. Please
All right.
defend it.
The witness calls the spouse to the stand about the drippy wood. Spouse.
Shadow Rose has a spouse?
Yeah, look at the hearts on his face.
Yep.
Spouse, can you
Look at
face
that.
the bailiff for a second?
You make eye contact with the bailiff.
All right, and
Those
now
are some
back to center
fancy
court and
hearts.
present what you've witnessed here.
Witness.
Well, what?
Breaking
Oh,
news. Third breaking news. The
breaking
final one
news.
of the session.
Oh my God, I think we just found out what drippy wood is.
Drippy wood.
We now have concrete evidence.
Drippy wood.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, drippy wood.
I know for a fact what drippy wood is, and I know that Shadow made it. I mean, I everybody knows it's when you take the wood and then you move it really hard and you
Awesome. Yes.
and then that's how you end up with drippy wood. And I can't believe y'all made me go through that again.
Oh my God, this case just
Oh my
got
God.
opened
Oh my God.
wide. Holy
Wow.
crap.
One last question, witness. If the bag was stolen, how did it end up back in your possession?
I was trying to dispose of it so the kids didn't get it, and then I don't think I can see it again.
I don't know what you said, but it sounds traumatizing.
I heard everything. We're gonna keep the spouse on the stand, and we're gonna give the defense some time to ask some questions.
Thank you, Your
Defense.
Spouse. Right, you're a handsome man,
Everyone's
aren't you?
switching to guilty.
Well, I'm not what you would call a handsome man, but I do have a big heart.
Judge, look, do you believe this witness to be a handsome man? Look at that smile, right? Charming.
He
man.
appears to be very handsome, and he does have 3 hearts, it seems.
Exactly. 3 hearts. I hear you, Mr. Charmer, are having a, shall we say, affair on the side? As I've heard, you're quite a flirtatious person. And it's a little odd here that here we are, nobody knows a single thing about Driftwood, even my defendant, and suddenly the love-affaired spouse shows up with so much information about what Drippywood is, and as well as information about this bag that was stolen a month ago, possibly stolen by somebody who could have gotten close to my defendant. And all of a sudden plants evidence to where the police officers
It's
came,
interesting. OC would
questioned
say
my
that after
defendant,
being
and even
guilty.
released her as she was not at all in any way suspicious and was very much seen away from the crime when this took place. So, witness, I must ask.
That's
How the
shocking.
fuck you do it, huh? Why'd you pin this against my defendant?
Oh my
It's a
God.
pretty elaborate
don't-
story you came up with.
You over there, defend. You don't talk to my witness like that.
Hey, why don't you keep
Bailiff,
that
bailiff,
bailiff?
bailiff.
I come from
Directly
prosecutor.
to jail.
Out of line.
He's in contempt.
Bailiff,
Hey, go.
can you duck the prosecutor? I'd like him to be
I
ducked.
also would like to reveal one piece of evidence here. A cheap
Just did.
ring.
There you go.
This ring has been on my defendant's finger from some time.
Oh, thank God, the finger.
Given that Mr. Charmer here wouldn't afford a good one. But what do we know about shitty rings? Sorry, my apologies for my language. What do we know about bad rings, cheap rings?
Jones, thank
is
you for
they
letting
get
him know.
dirty super
OC, you
quick,
were found
and
guilty.
they're fragile, and they get beat up. However, the ring here on my defendant's finger still looks fairly good. You would think somebody handling this, whatever you call drippy wood, would maybe have a rusted ring in some way. That's not the case here.
It's because
could
it's
not have
real
been
gold, and real
handling these
gold doesn't
ingredients.
rust.
It's a cheap ring. Don't lie to me. The evidence clearly shows it's not real.
What do you mean it's not real? Like it doesn't exist?
It's cheap, fake.
Made
No,
of
it is
plastic.
real.
The diamond. Read the evidence.
All right. I'm gonna have to say that's time.
Since
The
y'all are trying
spouse-
to pin this on me, I
spouse-
feel as though I should defend myself.
Spouse.
Your
Spouse.
client is actually still wearing the scuba gear from getting the drippy wood.
Bailiff.
Exactly.
Bailiff. The spouse is not on the stand. Thank you. Thank you. However, I would like to call the next witness the nosy janitor, and the prosecutor shall get first crack at asking the nosy janitor a question of their choice. Once the question has been asked, the nosy janitor may be unducked.
What is my witness?
Not anymore.
They got to start their
Your
conversation with their
Your Honor,
witness.
do I have to speak in bird?
That'd be
Oh,
true. That'd
never
be
mind.
true.
I thought
thought
gonna
this
have
was
to
a fair
speak in
court.
bird. Caw, 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 caw. But he's, back in human form now. Thank you for changing.
What is going on?
All right, and now the prosecution has made their statement. The defense can now
All right.
make their statement.
Noisy janitor, you would say you have a good friendship with my client, correct?
If you mean following them around and having to mop up behind them all the time, I do talk to them a lot. Yeah.
Gator Girl, is that you?
Yeah. And you guys have struck many conversations together, right?
Where's the expert witness on the
they
ring? We
usually
don't
start
have
with
one.
where the fuck
didn't
is this
show
water
up.
coming from? But
Mickey Mouse.
they
You're saying-
generally end pretty cordial.
Yeah, you know them. And they since you are, nosy, as you are self-proclaimed, you would know that she's been complaining about marital issues she's been having for the past couple months. Is that correct?
No, I did talk to the spouse too. He seemed pretty upset about the things that Rose
Voice
was
changer's
making
crazy.
them do.
Okay, so very clearly, my witness is being paid off as they came in here to be my witness, and they're sharing information that it was not all what they'd shared prior to us entering in. So I would like to state that my
I'm
witness
sorry for
very
answering your
clearly,
questions.
Chat, please answer the question,
That is
chat.
not
That
true.
is,
you are a failure.
like the
Please
spouse
go back
told
to
me
your
about the drippy
Please go
wood
back to
This
your
is
and
the
how
noisy
Please.
janitor.
Shadow would go
Nosy
and gather
janitor.
the drippy
You
wood.
have no idea
and
what you
then
were
bring
talking
it
about.
back,
You're a
and then, like,
nosy janitor.
and then
Making us a
and
voice
to-
changer.
Please, Judge, get rid of this, whatever they're calling themselves. They're very clearly not in the right state of
I'm
mind.
silencing them. Oh,
Thank you.
okay.
All right, we will
I
let
think this case has
the
been tampered with.
prosecution make a final statement. All right, we will let the defense make a final statement.
Thank you, Your Honor. It is very clear. The evidence shows that my client is being framed by the cheating spouse.
I agree, not guilty.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
Screw
the
your
chat
perfect
also
score.
agreed
There we
overwhelmingly.
go.
I even had to
Oh,
go
it's just
against a
a
witness who
witness.
played against me.
Shadow Rose is acquitted
It's-
of
the witness doesn't
drippy
get to keep
wood.
Score. It's only prosecution and defense.
That's very unfortunate, that description at the end.
Yes, do I take witness? I haven't been a witness yet. Chad, I don't know if I can do this.
So how did the
Yeah,
the
Shadow
AI
Rose.
female sound? Did it sound okay?
It was a
You
little,
gotta
Yeah,
think
little
it
Nigel
was-
Russo there. He saved you.
It
Oh,
was a bit
boy.
odd.
The drippings were
Kind of like a little
inconclusive.
boy.
We could not tell whose
Kind
drippings
of.
they were.
Won't
On the
do
wood.
that one again.
doing? It's me.
Are you using the voice
For all
mod?
we know, it was work jaw. It could have been
Am I
anything.
Yeah.
using a voice mod?
I
Yeah, that was crazy.
I might activate that again one day. We'll see. It's fun.
One day.
my real voice.
Erod was just prosecutor.
I'll say I was just on the stands. I'm in bailiff.
All right, who's gonna take me on?
All
right, Erod to journalist?
I guess.
Let's do it.
All right.
Oh, King of Guam stepping up.
Ooh, let's get it
Let's
on.
go, Guam.
Let's get it on. What are you looking at,
She was
Sasha
really
the cat?
guilty though, chat. She was 100% guilty.
Yeah, he was very guilty.
Yes, very guilty. With
You're
that
paid off. Shut the
excellent-
fuck up.
Excellent
Sorry.
drawing from our journalist.
Order.
You're still in the role.
King of Guam. Is the defense ready? I'm saying that like I'm the judge still. I'm just some witness nobody.
Okay, hold on. I have to figure out what are these buttons
All right,
up here?
defendant.
Santa
You-
Claus
You'll be
and
okay. I'm gonna try my best.
Granny.
That's my first case for you, defendant. Okay. You'll be fine. Stop looking at me like that. You look so sad.
My God, it's coming back down.
Oh, I totally just spelled my own name wrong.
Well,
Well,
could you
could you
wise
wise
baby come a day early?
A day
Does
early.
anybody know? Yes or no? The due date is Sunday.
They're gathered here
She's
today
judging right now.
because K. Jones, hold on, is accused of stealing all the bits and tossing stickers.
Whoa.
What are these cases? Okay, hold on. I'm trying to figure out.
K.
Yeah, the
Jones.
hammer
Okay,
takes
so
a bit
those
to
are
figure
side
out.
side.
I knew it. I knew
do I
he was always
call-
to no good.
How do I call a
Blasphemy.
witness? Because I see how I can.
So
What do
use
you-
the mouse wheel and it'll say in a little description in the bottom left if you're calling the witness or,
I see.
but they're still blue and red. And the
Okay,
left
that's
one is
perfect.
hit the
one
knockout.
witness and the right one is another witness. So one's Granny, one's Santa Claus.
Do you only have the lawyers?
Take that, K. Jones.
Or... Oh, okay, I see. Why wouldn't they make them different?
Maybe they
agree
will.
with you 100%, Kawhi.
Yeah.
I agree. It's a little
Okay.
confusing.
That's why I put an
Prosecution?
update out.
Present your case.
Is my case that K.
I'm
Jones
getting that Giosa,
2904 is accused of stealing all the bits and tossing stickers.
Damn. Granny
I have
Abraham,
about
Jack
28
Welcome.
witnesses.
They're trying to set me up. They're framing me.
Well, we only got two. Are you wanting to call a witness, or are you wanting to present evidence? Case.
Oh, we're starting that already? All right. Here we go.
Empty.
I would like
pizza
to present this empty pizza box. It was from the last meal that K. Jones had where he sat in front of the computer
He cuffed me.
watching RAM for 8 hours and tossing stickers and stealing bits the entire time.
For 8 hours? That was me.
Eric, what do you have to say in defense?
In defense of that, what I have to question
Sorry,
about
you're in
this
jail.
empty pizza box you're talking about is I don't believe he was even doing what you're talking about, stealing bits and tossing stickers, because during that time there was a massive coffee shortage and he was trying to find his darn coffee so he could stay awake.
Prosecution.
Objection. Objection. Everybody knows that
Kobe.
K. Jones does not run on coffee. He runs on Dr. Pepper and pineapple pepperoni pizza.
Okay, is that all? You got more evidence?
I do. I found his diary of his Twitch logs where he wrote on on May the 29th that he stole all the bits and tossed all the stickers from last night. And it reads, I quote, "Dear diary, I took all the bits and threw all the stickers."
Defense, what do you have to say?
You talk about this. You talk about this diary, you say, but from what I understand is it had melted.
I think he muted
Uh,
himself.
Yeah.
Objection. Did he cut out
I keep
halfway through?
forgetting. What did you
You're gonna
hear?
have to repeat that. You're gonna have to repeat the whole thing.
Assume we heard nothing.
Voice detection on. You were talking about this diary, you say. Well, what I have here is that the diary was covered in melted wax. How could you read any of this information if it was covered in melted wax?
Accepted, Jelly. Accepted.
The
Truffle
melted
Fill has
wax
been
was on the
released.
outside of the diary where the words were on the inside.
Wasn't your turn to speak. Lost.
Now it's your turn.
Oh, my head. Oh, what was I saying? Oh, the wax was on the outside where the words were on the inside. That's how I could still see the words.
Do we want to call a witness to the stand?
I would. The prosecution calls whichever one your choices are.
Granny or Santa Claus? Or hold on.
Santa.
Yours is Santa Claus.
I have
Call Santa
wait,
Claus.
I thought I have Santa Claus. I'm blue.
Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, you're blue. Never mind. Then you.
Oh, is that how that works?
Granny, we call Granny.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
I'm
why
trying to
mine
figure
went
out-
against me.
Thank God there's no breaking news right now.
We call Granny to the stand. Okay, prosecution.
Granny.
You can witness or question your witness.
Granny.
Breaking
we have
news.
to-
Breaking news.
Oh my God, diary was.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
Man.
Oh my
Could
lord.
I ask the
Tell 'em.
journalist where they obtained that picture from?
It was found at the scene of the crime.
Oh
That's
my
pretty clear
goodness.
cut.
We had
I believe
numerous.
that was
Hey,
Photoshop.
Content
we're not
creators,
here. We're not here to
collaborators.
question the media. We're here to question the witness.
I drew Your
Granny.
Honor. There you go. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Have you ever seen this diary before?
No. Wait.
So would you say it's a secret diary that K. Jones keeps pretty safe?
Who's K. Jones? You guys stole me from the old home. Please give me back. It's pudding night.
Prosecution, did you do research on your witness? Are we sure this is the correct Granny?
Well, he said his granny was at the old folks' home, so we went to the old folks' home and got a granny. What else am I supposed to do? All right,
Can I go home? I have to poop.
All bad over here. Defense, your witness.
Actually, first off, defense, do you want to question this witness?
Oops. I pooped my
You get the
depends.
right.
I don't have a green light.
Oh, hold on, sorry. Sorry, I'm trying not to accidentally hit the wrong button.
There'll be no farting in this
Ah.
courtroom, Granny.
Okay,
No,
you may
no,
question the witness.
I just all I want to do is apologize to the court for the prosecution bringing in this granny that he stole from the old home. We are very sorry, Granny.
I'm not on trial
Okay,
here. Don't
I'm
worry
not
about what I
sorry.
did.
No speaking out of line, prosecutor.
Granny had more to say.
Okay, let's I can see why you guys are pushing.
All Granny's saying this is all.
Okay, prosecution, do you have any more evidence for this case?
Let me see, Your Honor.
So formal. Oh, my duck. Oh my God, an incognito costume.
I have the incognito costume that K. Jones 2904 attempted to use to mask his presence during the sticker party last night. That he himself triggered.
Okay. Defense, what do you have to say?
You said that you found this costume, but from what my understanding is, during the sticker party, K. Jones was actually incredibly busy taking care of his prison breakouts.
What would I be on trial for, Truffle?
Please, could you
I'm a
elaborate on how
stand-up
he could be
citizen.
in two places at once?
I mean, speaking of prison breakout, do you want to call your witness, Santa Claus, to the stand?
Santa Claus knows all, or Santa Claus knows a lot. We could call him, sure.
Oh.
Hold on.
Holy shit, where am I?
Okay, you may question your witness. Defense.
Oh, breaking news.
K. Jones sharing his diary with the people.
Oh my God.
Again, this is Photoshop.
Big evidence.
No evidence in the here. Oh my God, why are you hitting your head? Santa Claus, are you okay?
Oh no, no.
Santa Claus,
Looks just like him.
would you? Wait a second. Do you know anything about this incognito costume? Because this doesn't seem to fall into place.
Yes. This K. Jones asked for it for his for his Christmas present last September. I have the official list right here, where you will find K. Jones asked for this incognito outfit specifically for the reasoning of stealing bits and throwing stickers.
Oh, where's this
Wait,
evidence? I don't, this they were paid off, I believe. I believe the prosecution paid my client off here, or my
Made by your
my
client?
witness off. No, I think my witness was paid off by the prosecution. This is not what he told me before trial.
Ho, ho, ho,
I
ho.
approach the bench.
You know, Santa Claus, it is a criminal offense to lie on the stand.
Well,
You're under
I
arrest,
can't-
Santa Claus.
I can't show the list because it is magical, and only I have the ability to see the list. Hey
Get
man, you
this
said this
red
wouldn't
fraud
happen.
outta
So you
here,
can make this
Your
up.
Honor.
Okay. Can we please remove him from the court?
Wait, I ho
think- hold on.
ask you not to, as I have shit.
I said I above the Santa seems above the law today.
damn
Oh
it.
my gosh.
Sorry, prosecutor.
Mud Noodle, I am
I
Santa.
didn't
Welcome
offer
in.
you a chance to question the
Muffin,
witness.
welcome in.
Would you like
How
to
are you
question the
doing?
witness?
They're
Muffin,
paid off.
thank you for
That
the
doesn't
raid.
count.
Let's go. How was your stream? What were you
If
playing?
the
What were you
defense would
doing?
Quit speaking out of time.
Can someone give Muffin here a shout
Neither of
out?
us have the green light.
Clench your holes in
No,
your
I was waiting.
souls. Oh my god.
All right.
She got on to me earlier.
That's so
I didn't wanna
wild.
get in trouble with the judge again.
Layers of fear too. And I think I saw you're doing the stalked, right?
So I really
What
don't
did
believe
you
there's
think?
any reason to
Did you have fun with
cross-examine
those
the
games?
witness.
We did the stalked a
I
few
believe
weeks
they
ago.
answered all the
Come on,
questions
nowhere.
truthfully.
Pretty awesome.
And
Pretty
I
awesome.
believe everything they said.
Guys, if you don't remember Muffin,
Hey,
we
do you
rated
have any
Muffin
last?
a few weeks
oh,
ago. Hold on,
final
we do a
breaking
breaking
news.
news.
Wait, we can.
Oh my
Someone get
god.
bribe
That
money
was
in the
me.
court. See?
That was
See?
me. I took that evidence.
Hey,
If you guys
no
don't
speaking
remember
out of turn,
Muffin,
you don't have green light.
was
Prosecution
it last
I would,
offer
in my
your
closing
we
argument.
rated out to Muffin?
In my closing arguments,
There
I
was a
would like
wild
to
time
say
in there.
that
They're having
in the
so much
face
fun.
of this
It's
insurmountable
always a great time
evidence
over there
that
that I've been over there. You
K.
guys gotta
Jones
check out Muffin.
stole all the
if you
bits
haven't.
and tossed all the stickers that
And
I
if you
believe
are
it's
new here,
undeniable.
Hold on.
Nobody has thrown a single
if you are new here, make sure you guys hit that follow button and join the Ram Fam. We're currently in a court case. This is a brand new game that just came out called Guilty as Sock. Play on Guilty as Fuck. And everybody in here has to play a different role. And we're currently
My final statement is, I don't
have
believe,
K. Jones, a member of this chat, accused of stealing all the bits and tossing stickers. Now, we've had plenty of wild cases tonight. Someone is accused of having drippy wood. Someone was accused
Okay.
of,
Now, jurors
well,
of
my
the
cat
court
was
over
accused of
Judy.
not eating all her treats.
Do we?
Someone
do we
was
vote
accused
guilty
of
or
busting
not
because it
guilty?
makes them feel good. It's a real wild time in this court. Not gonna lie to you. But this is a brand new game. It's great. You guys can also vote if you think someone's guilty or not guilty with the commands. If you feel like jumping in on the fun. Yeah, we didn't quite figure out
It isn't- it's just
what
great.
drippy wood was in court. But we did find that they were not guilty on that
Okay,
one.
guys, a little bit more time. Like,
And see, now we have a half and half. Now that Gator Girl dropped the
consider this a
guilty.
fair-
Half.
fair court,
Chat.
not a dictator.
Chat's pretty split on this one. But this game is awesome. It's a brand new game. Just came out yesterday. Less than $5.
Shadow Rose was
We're having just an incredible time with this one. I got called to the stand as the witness.
Restrained.
I was
Okay,
Granny
well, the votes aren't helping me.
and Santa Claus. Absolutely wild time. But thank you again for the raid,
I will
Muffin. How's your
say
night?
the
Was it? Were you having
prosecution
some
did
wine?
make
Were
a
you
good case.
playing scary
In the
games?
case of, K. Jones
With a little-
294 being
with a little
accused of
cheers
stealing all the
juice?
bits and tossing stickers,
And cheers to you. Thank you for the
we
raid.
find him guilty as soft.
undefeated.
Oh my God, he's guilty. Thank you again. Thank you again for the raid. So awesome. I appreciate you.
All improvised.
Guys, once again, check out Muffin45. And
Black
check out
Rat
her
has a
Snapchat.
punchable face.
Her TikTok.
Crap.
That's where we found each other.
Oh.
On TikTok many moons ago. Going good. Mixed our wine night and Fridays together.
Very nice.
Good
Yeah,
game.
absolutely.
Good game.
We always have Cheers Juice on Fridays and every night pretty much. Cheers.
I'll go to the main screen.
Oh, I got to do it, I think.
Oh, okay. I've always wondered.
I think chat wanted to accuse me of something because I haven't been on, and I would like to defend myself. I don't think I need a lawyer for that.
Oh God.
Nope.
Okay.
You can self-defend.
I love meeting people on socials. You
I'm
know,
gonna have to.
Chat, what do you want to accuse Black
that was
Ram of?
it was a side account. Wasn't my main account, Muffin.
Ram is on trial.
Um,
What do you guys want to accuse him of, chat?
Oh, we still got you right here.
I'm gonna have to sit this one out.
And you were the first person I think that followed
gotta
me.
go get,
That was also a
my
streamer.
kiddo.
So I followed you back. So that's why I remembered you right away.
Enjoy.
But I'll be back.
All right, Erod, no problem. Thank you for playing, and we'll see you in a little bit.
Yes, I'll be back. You guys are on. I'm gonna jump
Absolutely.
back on. Heck yeah.
Accuse you of eating Sasha food? Oh my god!
But it was
I
a
would
pleasure playing with y'all, though. If you guys aren't here by the time I get back.
Good time, good time.
Yeah, man. Was fun.
Yes.
I love those
Heck
choose
yes.
emotes, by the way. Those are fantastic. They're fantastic. Everybody, make sure you vote not guilty for me, by the way.
See,
Oh my God, Truffle, these
accuse you of
reasons are
eating
terrible.
Sasha's food, being a second-rate
Also, your vids are great.
gamer.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Not
Thank
giving
you.
Sasha no treats.
I've only been getting better. We just had
I thought we did
on
the
my
treat
main
one
account,
before for Sasha.
There was
which
a
you
treat
guys can
one
find
for
right
Sasha.
down there, or exclamation
That was a big
socials.
Sasha eating.
We just hit a
treats,
big
yes.
banger of a video finally. Been a little bit. Every once in a
And she
while
was
we
not
get some
guilty of that, by the way.
we get some bangers, and we just had a banger yesterday, so I was very excited. Last I looked, it was at 200,000. Super exciting.
Ram,
When
was
it's
that
like that,
really
it
you
keeps growing.
working with Shrek?
What? No, I was not
Is that
twerking
really
with
you
Shrek,
twerk-
and nobody in this chat can prove that.
I don't know. I beg to differ.
Jelly, I swear to God, don't show
Maybe that
anybody.
could be the.
Don't show anybody the Shrek thing. Especially since we got all these raiders in here. We got all these new
Might
people.
be. Who knows?
Muffins here. Do not, anybody, talking to all of you, do not show me twerking with Shrek. It was one night. I had way too much Cheers juice. It was a real problem. It could have happened to anybody, to be honest with you. Muffin, would you twerk with Shrek? I would twerk with Shrek. Wait, no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. This is me, but I'm also me. Guilty already? No. Shadow Rose, I was the judge who got you off of the drippy wood accusement. All right? How dare you? How dare you? On stream? Okay, guys. That's unreal. Everybody knows.
All right, everybody. We've gathered here today to hear the case of
Everybody knows.
the
I'm a
United
first
States
rate.
versus Black Ram,
I'm a first-rate gamer.
where Black Ram
Secondly,
is accused
everybody
of
in this chat,
being a second-rate
exclamation
gamer.
not guilty right now. Flip the numbers.
We'll start with the prosecution. You would like to start your opening arguments.
DB, are you going to sleep?
The
Have a good night.
prosecution
Appreciate you. Thank you
would
for
like
being
to
here.
state that Black Ram, that man over there,
Oh no!
is a second-rate
No!
How can
Here.
we prove this? We looked at the
Nobody
old
saw
computer.
anything.
We found game files. We found records. We were able to sign into their Steam account and get live feed of their high scores. And you know what? I frankly wouldn't call them high scores. I think they, statistically speaking, are called low scores. Thank you.
Hold on, we gotta find some evidence here.
Thank you, prosecution. Defense.
Yeah, you know what? That they were wrong because that wasn't my Steam account. In fact, he had an unknown SIM card to the wrong Steam account. So prosecution, I think maybe you should actually have some evidence next time before you come with your falsehood here. And I would like the old computer stricken from the record. Breaking news.
Uh-oh.
Oh, they're already putting it out there.
Wait. I would like to say...
Run.
I would like to say that is simply a picture of a computer. That does not prove that is my computer. Also, that raid guy is super
I don't
late.
think
Why
That
is the
raid came
wallpaper
10
of
minutes
Sasha?
ago.
Defense.
Sorry, my raid guy's always
I
late.
was saying the wallpaper is of the cat that is owned by Black Ram, Sasha. That is well known within the community. Is she not?
It is, yes.
Now tell me how we would find this computer with this wallpaper of Sasha. If you're claiming it's not yours, you're saying we just found a random computer with random things on it that just happened to link to you, Black Ram?
I would like to say first and foremost that Black Ram, this infamous streamer character, is somebody of high fame, quality. They're very strong, smart, and most importantly, humble. But they also have recently had a viral video on TikTok which exposed them to the world. Anyone could have a picture of a cat of such majesty. This does not prove a thing. But also, expired ketchup. Now, let me just say, would a second-rate gamer have expired ketchup? The answer is no. Wait, yes. Wait. Let me restart. A first-rate gamer would have expired ketchup. You know why? Because they spend their day, their time constantly becoming a better gamer. They don't have time to look at the labels of their ketchup. They eat expired ketchup. You know why? Because they're a first-rate gamer. Not guilty.
Ketchup doesn't go bad.
That does.
Prosecution, the floor is yours.
The defense, or not, sorry, the prosecution
Hey, I forgot.
would like to call the male woman
I don't have good
to the
evidence.
stand, please.
I don't have good evidence here. Guys, unguilty me. Not guilty. This chat needs to
Male
change
woman,
this
hello?
right now.
Hello,
the person.
I'm a
Truffle,
woman
I
that
literally got
delivers
you out.
mail.
Yes, but very progressive of
All
you.
right,
Shadow,
all right,
I got
hang
you
on.
out.
So,
Male lady, could you please raise your right hand? It's button number 5. Button number 6.
I got it. I know what to do here.
Male lady, do you promise to tell most of the truth? Pretty much
Thank you.
the truth
Thank you.
as you
Truffle
can
jelly.
come up with it?
I swear to tell some of the truth.
That's good enough. Go ahead.
So, male woman, you deliver mail to Black Ram, that's correct?
That is correct.
And you would state that you would attest that 100% you've seen Black Ram outside quite often, right?
I mean, not really.
Jesus, fuck.
Wait, hold on. Sorry. Is the red prosecution?
You're
Yeah,
my
red
witness.
prosecution.
Okay,
Male
okay.
lady, this is your truth. You don't have to be impartial.
Why do I get witnesses who never are on my own side?
I didn't
Because
say
they're
that.
honest.
That's not true. Maybe
Wait,
hold
you're
on.
prosecution witness.
Maybe your head's a
I'm
little fuzzy. Let
misunderstanding
me
the
just
question.
throw this aggressively at you. Did that jog your memory? Is you now remember?
Hold on, let me
Ram was
unjog
seen
it.
outside tending to their yard quite a bit.
I mean, he just sits out there.
Yeah,
Just
just
sits
but
there.
outside, right? Nowhere near
Yeah.
their computer.
Like outside, just for clarification for the court, you mean like outside near and or touching grass?
Sadly, yes.
The touching
Oh.
grass.
And you
Touching
have
grass
seen
accusations.
the defendant wear this apron, have you not?
It is perjury.
Oh, sorry, I didn't see that you put it. He wears the apron daily. Just the
Yeah.
apron, actually.
Yeah, they're
He sits
outside
outside.
barbecuing quite a bit, are they not?
Yes.
So
No.
tell me how Black Ram can be such a great gamer if they're not committed to the grind, as they feel that grass is far more important, as well as having barbecues, than increasing their higher rank within the gaming community.
Laura,
Do
welcome
you know
in.
how that works?
Do you know Muffin? Do you guys know
No,
each
but
other?
I am a watcher of the streams, and
What a
I
small
can
world.
say that Black Ram can't even finish a Quest of Oblivion in a whole stream. So
It's pretty rough.
I call
It's
that a
pretty rough.
second-rate gamer.
Oh, now the expired ketchup I will intend to. That's just laziness. That's pure laziness.
Uh-oh, breaking news. Out of the King of Guam.
See?
The photos of Black Ram
I
declaring
would like to
his
say that
love
doesn't even look
for
like
touching
me.
grass.
That is far too
He's talking out of
skinny.
line. He's talking out of line. He doesn't have a green light.
Okay, he's at a green light for 5 minutes. This is ridiculous.
All right. There we go.
Hearsay.
Would you like? Oh no, hang on. Would you like to cross-examine the mail lady?
Yeah. I would like to say a little defense here. The reason I may be found touching grass at the time of the mail lady's arrival is because the mail lady arrives at the exact same time every day, and I find the mail lady to be extremely attractive, and I'm just trying to get some attention. A. B. The apron? Why is it full of stains, you ask? Not because I'm
I
grilling.
believe
What?
You do have, as the defense of Black Ram, you do have the culpability to defend Black Ram. And by saying that he would care about anything other than whatever's going on in the game, doesn't really help you. So we're going to backtrack that last statement.
Well, it's only for a second because the mail lady rejects me on the daily. Anyway, moving forward.
Oh, good point.
See, thank you. Now, the case of the stained apron. Now, the apron is stained because I simply don't have time to wash it, as I'm far too busy being a pro gamer. A first-rate gamer, some would say. Now,
All right, any more questions for the witness?
mail lady.
It's male woman, actually.
I'm done with the witness.
We just call her Miss Mail, if you know what you know.
Miss Mail. I'm done. Get her out of here.
All right, we have one more witness to call. We bring
All
your
right.
coworkers to the stand.
Coworker.
Defense,
Now,
you
coworker.
may question the coworker.
Coworker. As my
Yes.
coworker. Somebody I game with on the regular. Somebody I stream with on occasion. Some would say even right now. You'd say Black Ram games a lot, right? Pretty much every day.
Yeah, I would say so.
And you would say when he starts games, he typically finishes them. Unless sometimes they're far too long and maybe chat doesn't like watching them. Wouldn't you say that?
I mean, I'd say so, for the most part.
So, finishes the games as a pro gamer every time, unless chat deems the game's
I
not
didn't say
watchable.
the pro gamer. I just said finish the game.
Well, that wasn't the question. I'd like what was said by
Objection,
my
that's
coworker
leading.
Stricken. Now, coworker, you'd also say that Black Ram is strong, intelligent, and most importantly, humble, right?
Uh-oh, breaking news.
Why is the prosecution not objecting right now?
See, I told you.
Stalker.
I do not feel comfortable answering that question.
Just the
It
humble
has
part.
no
Just the humble part.
relevance. It has no relevance. And the prosecution should be objecting this, not me. It's the witness.
No, the prosecution's letting this go.
Maybe he wanted to know the answer to the question.
I'm curious. I'm not gonna lie.
have no statement.
Judge, can you force an answer?
I mean, the best I can do is knock her out cold, and then you can do what you want.
Oh my God!
Whoa. From this doctor to do what he wants? That's just wrong.
Somebody cancel this man.
I'm the judge. I am the law. All right, we're going to move on to the prosecution's cross-examination. Whoops. Of the witness. Yep.
This case has gotten out of hand.
Coworker, what is your name, coworker?
Just coworker.
Coworker for short.
Miss Coworker. It was definitely just stated here in the courtroom that you actually played some
Ms.
games.
Coworker.
Judge, I apologize, beat on green light. Coworker, we were talking, right? You definitely stated that games have been played between you and the defendant. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Interesting. Do you play with friends quite often when you game?
I don't know where this is going.
Not really.
Not really. Okay. So
Occasionally.
Okay. Occasionally. Do you play with people you don't like?
No.
No? Okay. It sounds like you have a relationship of some sort with the defendant. Would I be wrong?
That would make sense.
Yes, I
am
understand that.
I am coworker.
You are a coworker. But to me, it sounds like coworker is something of a sort where you would have a relationship with somebody at work. But what you are discussing is doing something in your free time and spending time with the defendant, forming a relationship. I would like to push that this witness is unfortunately not being truthful, as there's so much ass ripping going on. But they have a relationship with the defendant, hence they would be in here to lie to defend them. It's unfortunately biased information we're getting, and I think it's inadmissible. I suggest we get rid of the witness.
And the defendant is extremely humble.
That poll.
Chat. Whoa. Guilty?
I have not said anything. I don't know what to say.
I'm dismissing this witness. They are 100% biased.
Done and done.
I'm coming in with a yes. He's right over there.
All right.
He's the
going
king
to do
of the whole island.
Once I can get it back on the right. God dang it. Sorry, witness. Prosecution closing arguments.
We do actually have one more piece of information we want to share with the court here. We had got this information and access to Black Ram's loyalty card with DoorDash. Every true gamer here knows that we're lazy pieces of shit and we get food delivered to us because we don't want to go out. We're too busy respecting the grind. Are we not?
Here.
Now, their loyalty very much shows that they are not getting points. They are not being a Gold Star member with DoorDash, which means they have time to go make their own food. They have time to go get the groceries needed for it. And they absolutely are not spending that delicate time grinding in games to be a first-rate gamer. That is my closing statement. Thank you.
Thank you, prosecution. Defense?
I'd like to respond to that and then provide my final evidence as well. As far as the card is concerned, I would like to say the economy is in shambles, and as a gamer, gamers don't really have a lot of money, and therefore cannot afford the extreme prices of DoorDash. But moving on with my evidence, a plane ticket to where? None other than an esports gaming tournament. That's right. Where only a first-rate gamer would go.
Sounds like his money.
What, sit in the audience?
Judge, I feel that was uncalled for. Everyone throw balls
I
at
was
the
just
judge.
clarifying whether you were observing or participating, since you didn't clarify.
Participating, Your Honor. Participating, obviously.
The defense has nothing more to add.
Well,
I
I
feel-
believe this case is pretty open and closed, being that there have been hundreds, well, a couple dozen witnesses have come forward and have cast their vote. And I do agree with them.
What the?
Thank you, Your Honor.
There we go. I agree.
I would like to say that the honor in question cannot count, as there was only 2 witnesses and not a couple dozen.
Black Ram, good fight, good fight.
That only reinforces the prosecution's case.
Who are you calling stinky butt? Punisher, welcome in.
I'll do it with you.
How are you?
Look at the tongue on that thing.
Want to see how I work it?
Yeah, flip that joker around.
I would like to bring the trial against King of Guam for using too much hot sauce for deodorant, but only for his crotch seams and butt crevasse.
That's not normal.
No, you do use just a little too much. It's a little more than normal.
Oh.
Type exclamation guilty or not guilty if you think King of Guam.
Wait, someone already said guilty. What?
See, Truffle knows. And she was guilty, so she knows. She knows guilty when she sees it. Where it says guilty. Fallen Queen says
I feel like
guilty.
people already know
Absolutely.
me. This is not good.
Look at the full bars, purple now. Not one person thinks not guilty. Fallen Queen, by the way, welcome in. Punisher. Have you seen this game, Punisher? Punisher, you'd love this. I think everybody needs to play this game.
Breaking
Holy
news.
shit, breaking news.
Already we have.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Hold on, let me
Usually
check.
reserved
let me
for
check quick.
people with red
Burned on
hair.
there. It's a little burned.
So, Judge, you'll have 2 things in front of you, the red and the blue. You'll hit the red to give me a green light on my desk, which will allow me to present my evidence. Thank you. And then when it's not my turn, you'll hit the blue, and it'll go to the other side. And you can use your mouse wheel to change the buttons. So that's the very end. And then there's also another set of red and blue that look exactly the same that call our witnesses.
Yeah, for the witness one, you have to pay attention to the little hint panel. That's how I recognized it.
I'd like to present my first piece of evidence. A treasure map, which King of Guam has made that leads from his bedroom to his bathroom where he keeps the hot sauce, and finally to his crotch where he then applies the hot sauce. That's all.
I would say at first I could understand why you would think I'd be using hot sauce in such a way, but no. That is not how I was using it. See, the thing is, I was eating something a little suspicious. It tasted weird. So I had to add the hot sauce on that. But added too much on the sandwich or that suspicious thing, and it kind of overflowed onto myself. It was all an accident.
Wait. Oh, breaking news. Breaking news. Oh my God, the treasure map from the hot sauce to his crotch.
That was
That's
actually
pretty
nice looking
sus.
map. Oh wow.
Oh my God.
We do have an artist.
Anything else you want to add?
That is spicy. I would just like to say he did admit to having too much hot sauce on his crotch.
That map, it only leads to the noise under the bed. The suspicious noise under the bed. That's all it was. Monster, cockroaches. Maybe my imagination's so strong.
Okay, is there any witness?
I'd like to call my witness the president. Oh shit! Hold on, guys. I'll fix this. Hold on. This happens all the time.
Oh, you want to use the little.
Hold on, Chad. I'll fix this. It happens all the time. It's just a critical error. Don't worry, I got it. OC's just mad because he was convinced.
Blue screen
He was
fucked me up
convicted.
for a second.
Mr. President,
Yes, Black Ram.
you know a thing or two about hot sauce.
I know plenty about hot sauce.
What would you say is the correct amount to put on your crotch seams and butt crevasse as a deodorant?
No more than 2 drops exactly. Untraceable.
Untraceable, you say. So if you had more than that, you would say it is easily traceable.
Quite literally easily.
That's interesting, Your Honor, since we are all very well aware of the fact that the King of Guam, attorney at law, uses far too much hot sauce for deodorant, but only on his crotch seams and butt crevasse. Oh, wait, we got breaking news here.
What you doing in my waters?
Oh, my God. It's the extra drops that he spilled from putting far too much on his crotch seams and butt crevasse. Which is hard to say 3 times fast.
Cat got your tongue? Just cooperate. Don't run. Just cooperate. Don't you run. Citizens arrest.
Oh. Jesus.
I'm getting whiplash.
The prosecutor.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know.
Oh, you're fine.
That's okay. The prosecutor.
Kind of.
Do you need to talk to the witness?
Yeah.
Thank
I
you,
guess I
Conan.
could.
I appreciate you.
Yes, I could.
I am parched. After delivering this absolutely
Yes, game
gut-wrenching prosecution, I could use some.
Oh my God, chicken nuggets!
I don't know why I gave it to him.
I have a dance session in my head, you guys.
Objection. What did chicken nuggets have to do with the amount of hot sauce on his crotch seams and butt crevasse?
There you go.
Sorry, I can't help but dance. I gotta dance right now.
Oh my God.
You know, I find this quite appalling. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay, it's your turn to talk to the witness.
I can't help but dance. I'm sorry.
I feel he's asked his question. It's hard to say, but I feel as though this is an admission of guilt.
I agree.
I agree.
And that's the president.
I'm guilty. I can't help but dance. I'm dancing.
He was dancing too much.
That's guilty. 9-2, since that was a quick one, you have time for another? Or?
I can. Do
All right. Maybe you're the journalist and you don't have to talk as much.
I can give it a try.
All right. Okay. Shadow Rose, what would you like to do next?
I don't know. It's so. I'll try to be a prosecutor.
Oh, wow.
That's a big ball play.
I'm sorry. Is that wrong?
No, it's not wrong at all. You can.
No.
You feel comfortable. You jump right in.
You get to decide who is guilty and of what. It doesn't have to be someone in the court. It can be someone in the chat.
I can hear again.
I could pick somebody in the chat.
You could even
whoever you
pick
want.
anybody. Yeah, you could pick a celebrity like Black Ram, who is a celebrity.
I mean, I wouldn't pick like anybody you know.
This game
that's
looks funny.
guilty, 'cause
Punisher,
I
do you want
have
to join
defend
us?
them.
It's $5 on Steam.
Like, don't pick Jeffrey Dahmer.
We could use a bailiff.
Well,
Or are
let's
you
go
at
with
work?
Jelly then.
You're at work? Hold on. Somebody
I believe this is
make an
gonna be double
anonymous
jeopardy.
call
I
to
think
his
Jelly
work.
Strike's
Get him
already
out of
been on
there.
trial.
Hear ye, hear ye. Chat, we're going to give you an exclamation yes, an exclamation no to answer this poll.
But I
Let
did
us know what you think.
successfully defend
Should
Jelly
we
one time, so
break
I think I can do it again.
Punisher _ 1923 Oot work? Oh,
Hawaii is also volunteering for trial too.
ooh, look, back on trial. Place on a weekend. I'm down. This is the weekend.
That's a big old yes.
Fallen Queen, you got PC, right? Join us. $5. Anyone got $5? You can play. If you can afford Taco Bell, you can afford 4 copies of this game. Exclamation yes. Punisher says too. Punisher's like, get me out of here. Look, even Punisher doesn't want to be at work. Don't have the game? Well, it's brand new. It's brand new. Just came out yesterday. $5. All right, just get out of bed. And then
The game just came out. And it's actually a reasonable price too.
I thought it was going to be like $10. I feared
That's
it might have
what
been
I
$20, but it was less than $5.
Yeah, I think full price is $5.50. On sale, less than $5.
Hey, Black Ram, are you sick? You must
No.
be suffering from a lack of vitamin me.
Oh my God. For eating all of Sasha's food and leaving her hungry. My Lord. Sasha, come here.
And then, do I keep going or what do I do?
Nope. We'll let the defense make their case. Coffee.
Well, we can't dispute that the credit card did decline for something as simple or as cheap as a coffee, but we don't exactly know where they were getting the coffee from with this. Like, was it a Starbucks $10 cup or was it a convenience store 79-cent cup of coffee? But that doesn't really matter. It doesn't. But what we do have here is a medical file saying Truffle is allergic to cat food. I mean, do with that what you want, court. She would be dead. Truffle would
That
be
is
dead
interesting.
if she ate the cat food.
Can we have the medical file a witness? King of Guam?
Yes.
What do they call it? What do they call it when you get your parking validated?
Parking
Oh,
validated.
examined? What?
Oh, thank you. Can we get the parking validated on that medical file just to make sure it's real? We'll do that right now over the course of the next 60 seconds while we ask chat, is the medical file real?
I think the prosecutors got it examined.
Chat will
Oh,
vote
nice.
if the medical file is real. And if chat deems that it is, it will be used. If not, it will be stricken from the record. All right. Prosecution, what do you think about the medical file? Do you have more evidence? Would you like to call a witness?
So I have proof of.
Oh,
her-
breaking news! Breaking news! Trail of cat food found
That
going
is
from
awesome,
Empty
bro.
Bowl to Truffle's house. I am appalled.
Yes, indeed. I was
This is
gonna say
damning.
there
This is damning.
Actually, a treasure map.
Oh my God! And a treasure map. Defense. You got your work cut out for you. Is that all, prosecution?
Hold on. I also have.
OC, don't call me out. OC, get in the game. Get in the game.
I also have proved that the poor cat had tried to eat a pigeon because she was so hungry because Truffle ate all her food.
Are you kidding me? Truffle.
Wow.
Yo.
I'm actually kind of appalled by this.
So far, I'm disgusted, but
first of
defense.
all, we would know that a cat does not
Connor, you're
try
on notice.
to kill a pigeon and eat it. A cat will just kill the pigeon for fun. Probably not going to eat it either way, hungry or not. These cats are just little murderous assholes. But with that said, what I do have from Sasha to Truffle is an invitation to come and eat dinner.
Really?
Like, if you invite somebody over to eat for dinner and they eat all the food, is that really their fault? You invited them over to eat. That was it. That was my evidence. I'm getting sleepy.
Kona, you're on notice. Okay. Prosecution, do you have evidence or a witness perhaps you'd like to call?
Can we speak to Sasha herself?
There are two. We have a homeless man and a male woman as witnesses.
Also,
Okay, let's speak to
I am striking the pigeon crash landing from evidence as cats do kill for fun. This is known. But everything else stands. Wait,
But they're not assholes.
the medical file is real. It is real. The medical file is voted real and therefore stands in the defense. All right. First witness called by me for the prosecutor, which is homeless man.
Okay.
Homeless man,
so-
your tongue is
Why'd
freaking
you
me
bring
out.
here?
Hi, Mr. Homeless Man. May I ask, where exactly have you been living? I understand that you're homeless, but there's an area of your location where you prefer to stay.
Miss Prosecutor, you're the one that found me. I was on the corner of Billy Bob and Holmes at my normal bush. I was trying to get some money for coffee, but no one was paying me.
Okay, while you was on in the bush, did you notice or seen or heard anything?
I did see someone walking around with a little dish
Chat.
and was dropping little kibble on the ground.
Is
I tried
homeless
to
man
eat
credible?
some, but it was damn nasty.
May I
But I was
ask
hungry.
you who exactly was the person that you identify as dropping little kibbles along the way?
It's the person right there at the blue desk next to the medieval man.
Oh, shit.
So you
Objection, Your
are
Honor.
verifying that Truffle.
Objection, Your Honor.
He's homeless man. Okay.
I'm
Objection
obviously from
abstained.
the Renaissance and not medieval times.
So you
I dropped out of high school. I don't know shit.
Breaking news,
breaking
breaking news.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Homeless man saves cat from Truffle's truck. Holy shit.
I did do that.
That makes him slightly more credible, although chat does say he
So-
is not a credible witness.
So you saved the cat?
I did. I tried.
Why did you have the need to save the cat?
The cat looked famished, like me.
So the cat was famished because
Objection, Your Honor.
A lot of melted caramel. I was a little
All
confused.
right, I'm about to hold you in contempt of court, OC, in which case we'll be forced. No choice, really.
So what you're saying is that
But
Truffle
you
was
will trial-
giving food instead of taking food. Is that what you're getting at?
Truffle. Accountable for all actions.
I don't know. I never met anyone that gave melted caramel to people. Kind of odd. Maybe.
Odd as it may be, it was
like,
still food.
Breaking news. Judge being paid off by viewers to sway vote. Wait.
Oh, my goodness.
oh
No.
my god.
No, it's not true.
I have a feeling, Your Honor, that Chad is taking this out on the defense, being that I put a lot of these people behind bars.
I'm going to be very honest. I've heard no evidence over the last 15 minutes, thanks to
I
chat.
would like to talk to the Miss Lady, male lady.
Okay.
The news station would like to report that the viewers are trying to silence the judge so they can't hear the damning evidence against Truffle.
Damn.
That's quite
It
unfortunate.
has been quite crazy. However, we will give the prosecution time to ask the male woman.
Hello.
Now you listen here, Black Ram. Just sit down and zip your lip. Chat controls you. Let's go crazy.
not
Good
true.
evening, Miss Prosecutor.
You're on
I'm
notice,
doing
buddy.
fine.
And if you think that you're
First,
going
let
to
me
get away
start
with
by
this, you
saying
got another
thank you
thing
for your
coming. I'm
service.
judge.
For working
Judge
so
Ram, you're
hard,
in my
carrying all
courthouse.
those mails and delivering.
And I would like to ask, wait. Oops. Wrong one. That the witness get off the stage and that the prosecution make a final case, keeping in mind that I have heard nothing for the last 17 minutes because chat is getting absolutely out of control. And therefore, this is the only evidence that I'm aware of, to be honest.
Knockout punch.
So I would like to add a final closing as you suppose. Truffle writing a letter to Sasha saying how much she loves her cat food and is not willing to share any cat food with Sasha.
Oh, my Lord. That's pretty damning, Truffle. Have you been stealing Sasha's food? Is this why I never see any in the next morning? Interesting. All right. Defense? Final
Yes, Your
closing
Honor,
statements?
I do have a couple closing statements.
Okay.
There's been some pretty good evidence brought to light tonight, but I think what I would like to point out to the judge and the jury would be the photos in the
Truffle is
headlines.
guilty.
If
You
we're
don't
able to
fuck
see
with
those
Sasha's
again, or if you're able
food.
to review those again,
Damn.
you can see clearly that in
I thought
those
OC was on your
pictures
side.
there is cat food on the ground. Even if it does go between Sasha's house and Truffle's house, there's food on the ground. Well, my client is being accused of eating all, not some, not a little bit, not a couple pieces, but all of Sasha's cat food. And that
This
is
is
obvious.
interesting.
Obviously didn't happen because there's photos of food laying around on the ground everywhere. Truffle didn't take all the food and leave nothing for Sasha. Sasha was just too lazy to get off her ass and go get the food. All she did was move it.
So you admit
And I rest
that
my case.
Truffle has eaten some of Sasha's food?
Well, Sasha invited her to dinner. I mean, so there was the open invitation. That was a piece of the evidence for the record.
Sasha does not finish her own food.
And there was also this.
That's true. Sasha usually finishes her food.
Where
Interesting.
Truffle refused. I forgot to.
Wait.
A
The
restaurant
last piece
dispute.
of evidence that just came in. I apologize for using it so late.
I'll allow it.
Truffle and Sasha at dinner disputed a restaurant charge because they didn't. Not enough food was brought out like it was supposed to. And now I rest my case.
Interesting. We will ask chat one final time. Everyone in the courtroom is allowed to vote, and everyone in the chat is allowed to vote as well. Is Truffle guilty? Exclamation, questionation.
I just
mark.
learned how to do the airplanes.
Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yeah.
We have one for no, which is crazy so
Black
far.
Ram still owes Sasha 35 more treats. If Black Ram denies that, then he himself is guilty.
She's owed 4, for the record. Oh, it's coming out guilty, guilty, guilty. Make sure you guys do the yes or no as well. We have 20 seconds left on a yes or no and the guilty, not guilty. So far, it is significantly not guilty, but also significantly guilty in the yes or no. Oh, it's flipping. It is becoming a hard not guilty at the moment. Oh, my God. And we have a verdict from chat themselves, who heard absolutely none of the evidence, along with myself. And we have found that Truffle is not... Oh, shit. Truffle's guilty. My bad.
What the fuck?
I hit the wrong one. Sorry, it's still 5 years.
Guilty.
It's too. I can't change it now.
There goes my record.
5 years in prison. My bad. My bad. Look, as the judge,
5
I
years
cannot
in
really
prison for a
admit that I
false
was wrong.
sentence.
So you unfortunately, you can appeal after 1 year in prison, but only if you've had good behavior. Ram. All right, I fucked up. All right, I fucked up. Oh my God, I found
Every corner hides a shadow, a whisper in the dark.